Yo, it's your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics, back at you with a new video. We got the Tennessee Titans versus the Los Angeles Rams. Live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, at NW Sports Fanatics. It's been a wild weekend of sports, hasn't it? We've got a lot of scores to kind of go over. I'm really excited for this matchup to be able to see Von Miller in the new threads, in the new gear for the Rams and the Ramily. No Derrick Henry, but that means that Ryan Tannehill might be able to step up and show what he really can do for this Titans offense. It's going to be a defining moment in his career from now to the end of the season to see if they can hang on to the divisional crown for the AFC South, and if they can make a run without Derrick Henry. And I'm not sure if it's going to be possible, but we're going to have to wait and see. Odin's child, welcome back to the world of consciousness. Hey, I was hanging out with the puppy, got a little bit of a nap in. Like I said, I was going to try to do that Chiefs and Packers game. Maybe something told me that it would be a little bit lower scoring and not as an entertaining of a game, but we're going to go over a lot of the scores. We're going to go over some of the players that showed out today and some that maybe did not. So let's go over the scoreboard here, and then we'll go over everyone else. Odin's child in the building. Anthony Ramirez, Raiders in the building. Air Whitey, hey, all right. I got a couple critiques for tonight's game. Jordan Love played as well as he could have. The O-line sucked a big, huge ding-dong. Our defense was stellar too, given how many injuries we have. I ended up watching a good chunk of the game, and obviously with Grossi, and I imagine there was a lot of frustration there with a lot of the Packers fans, but you thought, okay, Jordan Love, you're getting the weapons back. You thought that you could win this game, that there was a legitimate chance, and it just didn't turn out that way because Spagnuolo had a great scheme. Pretty much, I'm going to blitz you every single down, and I'm going to force you to make the play. And I don't think that he maybe thought that was going to be the game plan. I doubt LaFleur and the rest of the offense thought that they were going to get blitzed on every single down. But that is good scheming, for a guy making his first start. Make him beat you with his arm, and obviously he could not. But I think that he does have a bright future, but you can obviously tell they are not the same team without Aaron Rodgers, Mr. Discount Double Check. Regardless of the COVID situation or not, it's going to be very, very interesting to be able to go over everything. Air Whitey, I did not get a chance to watch that just yet, but I promise I will try to get that in tonight. And obviously it looks like it might be a very bloody wrestling match. I'm excited for it. We got Yellowstone, 2-hour premiere tonight. So as soon as this game is over, I'm a real big fan of the show Yellowstone. Dexter is back as well. I can't wait to watch Dexter. It's going to be, I think, a 10-episode run, leaving off when he turned into that lumberjack and went to Oregon. Now he's back in a small town, a fictional town in New York. Lots of killing, lots of cool shit. I imagine that's going to happen. So Dexter is going to be tonight, I believe, as well as the 2-hour debut of Yellowstone, the new season. I can't wait for that. And I've been watching a few trailers for Stranger Things 4, California. It looks amazing, so it's going to be fun. Odin Child, bang! $2, Chiefs Kingdom. Watch the Pack fans have a meltdown. Hey, it was a big, big win. For the Chiefs. You guys needed to win that game. It makes you kind of wonder with Patrick Mahomes, though. I mean, I got him in fantasy football. I don't know if I can start him the rest of the season. I mean, I got Joe Burrow, and he got tore up today on my bench, but I have Matthew Stafford, and then I might have to go with Matthew Stafford, and thank God I picked him in the draft, in my the fantasy draft for the Northwest Sports Fanatics, because I was like, man, if Mahomes skids a little bit, I need to have someone during the bye week for him, and also just someone that make me feel comfortable that if Mahomes goes on a little bit of a down streak, then I can put someone in. Thank God for Matthew Stafford. So let's go over some of the scores here today. Browns 41, Bengals 16. So for all those people that said that Baker Mayfield sucks, obviously that's not true. And all the people that were on the Joe Burrow bandwagon saying that, the Bengals are the best in the AFC. And they had a few games where they looked like they were one of the best teams. But now with back-to-back duds, what do we think about the Cincinnati Bengals? Are they going to be a team to make the playoffs? Or are they going to hit a wall and maybe miss the playoffs? I mean, I know Jamar Chase and Burrow are great, but the NFL is a scary, scary beast. You're not going to really be able to critique a team and not really know how good a team is, because from one week, you can end up beating a team like the Ravens, and then the following week, you can end up just shitting the bed. I mean, if you go and look at the Bengals, you beat the Ravens 41-17. We were like, wow, the Ravens are a top 3 team in the AFC. How did that happen? And then in week 8, all right, then you end up going against the Jets and you lose 34-31, and we're scratching our heads and we're saying, what the hell is going on? And then now, all right, you end up playing the goddamn Browns and you lost 41-16. It's on the TV right now. Baker going long, going deep. Ooh, baby, they don't need Odell. Touchdown, Browns. Oh, baby. Broncos 30, Cowboys 16. What a big game for Denver. I know Perna is probably excited that they got that dub over the Cowboys. Cowboys fans will be able to recover, but definitely an alarming score. Dolphins 17, Texans 9. I picked up the Dolphins defense in fantasy. It worked out for me. Thank fucking God. The Falcons 27, the Saints 25. A lot of the Saints fans, hey, you can beat the Tampa Bay Buccaneers, but then you can't lose to the fucking Falcons, can you? But that's the NFL for you. Anybody can beat anyone on any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. That definitely takes the Saints with a little bit of a hit, but they're still 5-3. But that shows you, you can be up for a game like Tampa Bay and bring it all you got, even with Jameis being hurt with Trevor Siemian. Then all of a sudden you play a team that you think you're going to beat the shit out of, and the Falcons, and you get slapped in the mouth, and then you lose 27-25. But I still think the Saints are going to make the playoffs. Giants 23, Raiders 16. Ouch. Anthony Ramirez, I'm sorry, man. Hey, Odell, you need to be able to figure out where you're going to go. Sounds like he might be coming to the Raiders, it sounds like. We're going to have to wait and see. Patriots 24, Panthers 6. The Patriots are starting to find their groove at the right time. And if I had to make a bet if they're going to make the playoffs or not, it looks like they might make the playoffs. I mean, they're really starting to hit their stride at the right time when some of these other teams are hitting a skid, okay? Jaguars 9, Bills 6. So for all the people that think the Bills are the best team in the AFC, how the hell do you lose to the Jaguars, and how the hell do you put up 6? Someone explain to me. Someone explained to me that Josh Allen went 31 for 47 with 0 touchdowns and 2 picks, and you're the best team in the AFC. You're as good, right, as the Bucks, the Saints, the Cowboys, the Packers, all right, the Rams and the Cardinals, right? How the hell do you lose 9-6 to the Jags, a big eye-opener for the Buffalo Bills and the Bills Mafia? Ravens 34, Vikings 31, final in OT. Chargers 27, Eagles 24. Justin Herbert needed that dub for their chances moving forward. Chiefs 13, Packers 7, an ugly game, but at least the Chiefs got the dub, and we got to see Jordan Love in action. But, Aaron Rodgers is the man. The Packers can still make the Super Bowl. The Packers can still make the NFC Championship game, and it shows you how valuable the number 1 or number 2 quarterback in the league is right now, Aaron Rodgers. Whether you hate him, you love him, he is the real deal Holyfield. Cardinals 31, 49ers 17 with no Kyler Murray. Unbelievable. And we obviously saw Thursday night, 45-30, the Colts over the Jets. Who would have thought they would have combined for 75 points? Tonight's game should be exciting. YouTube GM in the building, Air Whitey, Odenschild, what to do. Titans, Rams. Titans 6-2, Rams 7-1, the debut of Von Miller. I can't wait. And then we got the Bears and the Steelers, Justin Fields versus Big Ben, and I'll be doing that as well. So I hope everyone had a fantastic day. My Oregon Ducks ended up getting that nice dub last night against the Washington Huskies. It felt good. I think I had over 1,000 people in the room, with the views overall that I got in the live stream yesterday. So it felt good to be able to crack over 1,000. I'm going to be doing more of the Oregon Ducks games as well. Let me go and acknowledge everybody in the room. Odin's Child in the building. What to do? Anthony Ramirez, Raiders in the building. What to do? Air Whitey in the building. He said, so many spoiled babies. I'll take Love over Hundley any fucking day. Yeah, me too. You know what I mean? It's one of those things. It's the future of the team, but it shows you how great Aaron Rodgers really is. Because if Aaron Rodgers was playing in that game, if I had to put money on it, I would say they would have won that game. And they probably would have won it pretty handily. I think the Chiefs' defense was getting a little bit better, and we saw that today. But, guarding someone like Aaron Rodgers and trying to contain him rather than Jordan Love, they're not blitzing every down on Aaron Rodgers. And I imagine Devontae Adams would have scored once, twice, or 3 times today. And that's big facts. Odin Child says, any given Sunday, game plan focus. YouTube GM in the building. Hello. Raiders in the building. Air Whitey. Oh, man, Raiders. Tough. Chiefs D look good. It looked better than obviously in the previous weeks, and you found a way. But Patrick Mahomes, though, I'm still concerned. I'm still concerned about Patrick Mahomes. He still doesn't look like the same kind of guy, but a dub is a dub. But let's look at the stats. 20 for 37, 166 yards, 1 TD and no picks. So at least he didn't have 2 or 3 interceptions. But this is not the Patrick Mahomes that we're used to. Very alarming. And I hope he ends up getting back to his old self. That way I can at least maybe consider him in fantasy football between me, Joe Burrow, Patrick Mahomes, and Matthew Stafford. But I think I'm going to go Stafford for the rest of the season. Unfortunately, I think Von Miller is inactive. Don't tell me that. He had a mild ankle injury, and I think they aren't taking any chances. Oh, God, I hope he plays, though. That's the whole reason we want to watch, right? It said Rodgers, not Raiders. Oh, okay. Oh, okay. A lot of times when I see the it's Raiders. Thank you for correcting me, Whitey. Rodgers in the building. Nola in the building. What a deal. Hey, keep your head up, man. I know a lot of the Saints fans are frustrated, but like I said, when you guys lose to the Giants, when you guys lose to teams like the Falcons, NFC South, the records go out the window. Anybody can beat anyone, and it just sucks that you guys were on the opposite end of it and you guys took the L, but it shows you anyone can show up on any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, and you know what? I still think you guys are making the playoffs. I think you guys will be the wild card seed, the 6th seed for the NFC, and these are the ups and downs that we have to go through being fans of the NFL. You know what I mean? It's like games that you're supposed to win, you lose. The ones that you're supposed to lose, you win. And sometimes the unexpected happens. And a great example of that is the Bills losing to the Jags 9-6. I mean, you could have played that scenario on Madden 100 times, and maybe one time the score is 9-6 or the Jags win. So, it shows you even the dominant teams, this is not a best of 7 like the MLB. This is not the best of 7 like the NHL. This is not a best of 7 like the NBA. You literally can play one bad game and your season is over. You don't need Odell. You don't need Odell. That's the thing, you know what I mean? When Taysom Hill, if they decide to go that route, you just need to be able to have a better game plan, and you have to treat everyone as a contender, even if it ends up being the Atlanta Falcons, because obviously you guys came in cocky. It's not like you guys scored 3 points, or 6 points or 9 points like the Bills and the Jags, all right? You guys could have won the game, but the defense didn't play like they should have played to win the game for you, because normally it's AK-41, the O-line, and the defense, right? But you guys will recover. Things will be fine. All right. We got the Titans versus the Rams live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can on the Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. The goal will be 50 likes, $50 in donos to start off. If we hit that, maybe 100 and 100 if we get the volume. I got some crazy news. So my boss called me in the afternoon and said my manager got COVID. So now I have to go to work tomorrow, and I have to get a COVID test. I don't think I have it, all right, because I didn't really work next to him. We all worked in our separate areas. So he's going to be out, David, for a little while. But I got to go to work, and I got to go get this, COVID test where I jam this thing in my nose and then put some, liquid in it, and hopefully it comes back negative. But obviously I'm going to be missing out on a little bit of money, for rent and bills. So anything that you guys can do to show some love and support for me, hopefully I don't miss more than just one day. But they want to make sure everyone in our crew that does the unloading of the trailers, there's 5 of us, hopefully the other 4 of us are negative, so that way I can go back to work on Tuesday. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to be able to do for rent and everything else that's going on. I mean, luckily I'll have some, YouTube funds coming in from last month on the 20th or the 21st. But, just to be able to survive, anything that can be, donated would be greatly appreciated on the Cash App or on the YouTube Super Chat. COVID, man. The COVID shit is real, man. You know what I mean? And I kind of feel bad for the manager, David, the guy that manages me. He's got a newborn, a 1-year-old, or a 2-year-old. So I think it's a 1-year-old girl. So, obviously with COVID, he's got to quarantine from, his daughter and obviously his wife. So prayers up for him. Hopefully he gets better. Hopefully everything is good with me as well. I don't have any symptoms whatsoever. I've definitely taken care of myself. Always wore a mask. Always wash my hands. I'm always being very, very careful on things. So hopefully it ends up being okay. Drew runs NC. Thoughts on Sam Darnold? I think Sam Darnold is one of those quarterbacks. He plays good at times. Sometimes he plays bad at times, and that's really what you guys are going to go through. The Patriots are getting hot at the right time. You guys are going to be looking for a new quarterback next season, I believe, in the draft or in free agency. It was just a temporary Band-Aid. Same thing, I believe, with kind of like Jameis Winston. It was just going to be a Band-Aid for maybe a year or two, and they're going to look for someone else or someone to compete with Darnold and Jameis Winston. But we're going to have to wait and see. I don't think Darnold completely sucks, but obviously if Run CMC isn't fully healthy, right, if he isn't fully healthy and they don't have the full complement of the team, you're going to get your ass kicked 24-6 to the Patriots, and the Patriots are getting hot at the right time. Joe Brady does not suck, NC Jolly. Quit it. Stop it, my guy. Sam Darnold seeing ghosts again, Lori Wright says, maybe. Donald McKenzie, the Sunday of upsets. Hey, but it shows you, Justin Wills was all cocky, right? The Panther fan, 3-0. What's happened since then? Not very much, right? And you can't be saying that you're the best team in the NFL. Sports karma is fucking real. You started off 3-0, now you're 4-5, all right? So you always have to be humble. You know, even when I ended up winning the Super Bowl, you never hear me mouthing off and spouting off that the Tampa Bay Bucks are going to automatically win the Super Bowl this year and next year, and we're the best thing since sliced bread. I think that we're a contender, but you definitely have to keep an open mind and understand that anybody can beat anyone in a one-game playoff in the NFL. I mean, look at the scores today. Jags 9, Bills 6. That's fucking crazy. It's fucking crazy. Shout out to Hybrid in the building. Lamar for MVP. Love Lamar. Odin Child in the building. What to do? NC Jolly, Donald McKenzie, Lori Wright, Nola in the building. Air Whitey in the building. Drew runs NC in the building. Cody Armstrong in the building. Feeling a little bit better. Shout out. Appreciate all you guys. YouTube GM. Let's go, man. Odin Child starting the donation game started off right away. Appreciate you. My Saints defense left us hanging at the end. And that's what it is. I mean, sometimes when you take a team for granted, like the Falcons or the Panthers or the Bucks, anybody can beat anyone. And we already know that the Saints and the Bucks are going to give it their all right, every single time they play. But when you play the Panthers and the Falcons, if you're the Saints or Bucks, sometimes we're like, we got them. We got them. You know, we're better than them on paper. But every once in a while, Matt Ryan decides to play like, you know, he might be a top 10 quarterback again, and then you end up losing, and the defense, what can you do? Cordarrelle Patterson, I got him in fantasy football. He has been automatic. Start him and forget about him. And that's pretty much how Cordarrelle Patterson has been. And who would have thought? You know, he's obviously with, you know, Mike Davis coming over. We thought that he was going to be the guy from the Panthers. But no. It's Cordarrelle Patterson. He's really showing that he is the real deal, Holyfield. But guess what, Saints fans? You'll bounce back. You'll bounce back. Hefe in the building. What to do? And speaking of Patterson, I mean, if we look at the stats, Matt Ryan, 23 for 30. 343 yards, 2 TDs, no picks. How did you guys not get at least a pick on Matt Ryan? All right. Cordarrelle Patterson, 9 carries for 10 yards. But what he does in the receiving game is really what makes him special. 6 receptions, 126 yards, a long of 64 that set up Koo for that winning field goal. You got to be able to get to the quarterback. You got to be able to get the sack lunches. How many sack lunches did you guys have? Okay, let's take a quick look, Saints. How many sack lunches did you have? 2 sack lunches. No picks, and you need to be a little bit better. And obviously, you know, you can't take someone for granted, and that's what happens sometimes. And, you know, now the Falcons are 4-4, but I still think that the Saints are going to make the playoffs. Panthers are garbage, bootios, but again, if you don't have a healthy Christian McCaffrey, you know, playing with the team from the beginning of the season to the very end, it's not the same football team as we know, okay? And that's big facts. My Bucks got a bye week this week. I'm ready for next week. I'll be doing some reaction videos, obviously sometime this week as well, Tuesday and Wednesday. And then tomorrow, we got the Bears and the Steelers. I'm excited for that matchup tomorrow, even though it doesn't really look that great on paper. You know, we get to see Justin Fields. Big Ben is starting to kind of turn the corner as well. So I'm really excited to see if Ben can do it. 8 touchdowns, 4 picks. Justin Fields, 3 touchdowns, 7 picks. Kind of rough for the Chicago Bears, but hopefully they put on a good matchup. Hopefully the Steelers just don't blow them out, you know, in the first half. But speaking of tonight, we get to see Cooper Kupp, arguably the best wide receiver this season. Overall, Matthew Stafford, a top 3 quarterback this season, okay? Playing great football. Von Miller, I'm not sure if he's going to play or not. I know he got a little bit of an injury there. I hope he does. Aaron Donald, the best D tackle. Jalen Ramsey, the best corner. And Von Miller, even though he's aging, still has something left in the tank. Sean McVay, Mike Vrabel on the TV. Let's go. Panthers are great on one side of the ball and awful on the other side this year. That's facts. That's facts, Lori. Big, big facts. Oh, baby. Today's show is sponsored by Corona Extra, and today's show is also sponsored by Wild Gummies, all right? Elderberry. Eat 1, eat 2, eat 10. I got a Papa Murphy's Cowboy Pizza in the fridge. Me and my girlfriend are going to heat that up here probably around halftime or towards the end of the game. Von Miller's not fucking playing. Damn it. Fuck. Hate seeing Von Miller not being able to get out there, but I know they don't want to take any chances. Adrian Peterson, I'm excited to see what he can do as well. I think Deshaun Jackson said that he's going to the Raiders. I'm pretty sure that he messaged one of the female reporters, and it was on my Twitter timeline. So I think D-Jax is going to the Raiders. And like I said, if it ends up being any differently, you can correct me in the timeline. I love you guys, and I appreciate you guys. I was going to try to do the Saints and the Falcons earlier today, but I just had some things that came up, as well as I wanted to do the Packers and Chiefs. Michael Buffer on the TV. But like I said, I am here, had to run some errands. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. It looks like we got close to 20 people in the room, and we only have 4 likes. So if you guys can smash the like button for your boy, it would really mean a lot, because like I said, it's all about analytics and metrics. So if you can take 1 second, smash the like button for your boy, and we can try to get to 50 and 50 and have a great time watching this Sunday night football matchup. The Titans 6-2, Rams 7-1. Let's go. Ashton White, Las Vegas Raiders in the building. What to do? Okay, here we go. Let me crack the beer. Let me get a lime in here. Oh, I love this Rams offense. I mean, this is the team that makes me the most nervous out of everyone in the NFC for my Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Cardinals, not so much. Handoff, Darrell Henderson. And I got Matthew Stafford, Darrell Henderson in fantasy. I'm starting them tonight, so I expect big games from them today. But, their Cowboys can be, good and bad. All right? We already know the Saints are going to drop some games, but I still think the Cowboys and the Saints will make the playoffs. And when it comes down to December and January, they should be very good. Okay? Cardinals are up and down. All right? Packers with no Rodgers. We already know that story. But the Packers and the Rams are, I think, the biggest threat to Tampa Bay. And obviously, we know Saints and Cowboys can beat Tampa Bay as well. But this is going to be very exciting, and I hope this game ends up being in the 30s. That's what I'm hoping for. Lime is in. First sip. Cheers. Yeah, so the waiver claim works is based on whoever, is on the top of the waiver claim, right? They get first dibs. But then if Odell doesn't want to play for them, he wants to play for a contender like Seattle, right? So if he goes to a team like the Jags, he's probably going to bitch and whine, and then they're not going to be able to use him, right? Darrell Henderson with a nice carry there of a couple yards getting flipped over. So if no one claims him, then he can go to any team that he wants. So it sounds like D-Jax ended up going to the Raiders, but Odell more than likely is going to be picked up, I would assume, by one of these crappier teams. That's a non-playoff team. But for his sake, I hope that no one claims him. Then he can choose where he wants to go. But I know Saints fans are saying he's going to go there, but it's not that simple. It's all about the way that the waiver claims work. And then if he doesn't get claimed, then he can choose any team that he wants to go to. But I think it would be a big help for the Saints, the Seahawks, the Packers. There's a lot of teams that could definitely use him. The Chiefs. That's big facts. Stafford, screen pass. Go. Woo! Robert Woods, put that head down, young man. Let's go. Let's go, baby. Appreciate every single one of y'all. Titans versus Rams, live play-by-play reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF in the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. First down and 10 for Matthew Stafford. This Rams team, it kind of reminds me of Tampa last year. You know what I mean? They're making the right adjustments at the right time. Stafford is hot, just like Brady was last year. It's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's Huffle Sack Lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Oh, NWSF trademark catchphrase. Madden, EA Sports, I'm still waiting on my check. What a big sack lunch. But with Stafford, the Super Bowl is going to be in L.A. I don't know if we're going to get a Chargers-Rams Super Bowl. All right, more than likely that's not going to happen. But with the Rams, I feel like the Tampa Bay feeling. If they get past Tampa Bay in the playoffs or in the NFC Championship game, the Rams are going to win it all. You know what I mean? The NFC is winning the Super Bowl, in my opinion, whether it be Tampa, whether it be Green Bay, whether it be the Rams, or a sleeper team like the Cowboys, the Saints, or the Cardinals. But I think that the Packers, Rams, and Bucks are the 3 best teams in the NFC, and I don't think anyone can touch them in the AFC. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for another sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. These Titans D is going to be very, very hungry. Simmons, all right, I see you. And they're 6-2. They don't got Derrick Henry, all right, but they're still going to make a little bit of noise. And the AFC, you know, you got the Buffalo Bills and you got these other teams, all right, but when we go look at the records, does any AFC team scare you? Really, honestly, you know, does any AFC team really scare anybody if you're an NFC fan? Fuck no. Buffalo's 5-3, whatever. New England's 5-4, they're getting hot. Baltimore's 6-2, Pittsburgh's 4-3, Cleveland's 5-4, Cincinnati's 5-4. All right, no one fears any of these teams, okay? Titans are 6-2, but they don't got Derrick Henry. All right, you got the Chargers at 5-3, Raiders at 5-3, and then KC and Denver at 5-4. Nobody fears any of the teams, and the team with the best record, the Ravens, can be beat. So I really feel that the best teams are going to be in the NFC. Cowboys 6-2, Packers 7-2, Bucks 6-2, Saints 5-3, Cardinals 8-1, Rams 7-1. Facts. Orion, Brady has been hot since 2001. Yeah, facts. That's facts. That's special teams. Oh, did they get it? Woo! Oh, did it go in the end zone? Oh, almost. That would have been big if they would have dropped it right there on the 1. Johnny Hecka. Okay. Come on, guys. Why did you try to grab it? That guy's a dummy right there. He should have just batted it backwards instead of trying to be the goddamn hero right there. Then the ball could have been down on the 1. Man, oh, man. I'll laugh if it's a Packers-Chiefs Super Bowl. That ain't happening. That ain't happening. I got to see a lot more. I got to see a lot more from the Chiefs. And I'm rooting for you guys to make the playoffs, but it's not looking too good. The only thing that you guys got going for you is that the rest of the AFC kind of sucks. You know, the rest of the AFC, is not consistent. They win one game, they drop one game. They win one game, they drop a game. As soon as we think that the Bengals are legit and they beat the Ravens, then you lose to the Jets, right? And then you end up losing another game against the Browns. Who knows what's going to happen? All right, you got the Chargers, Raiders, KC, and Denver. Who knows, right? The Titans, the Colts are only a couple games back, 4-5 and 6-2. The Colts could catch up, but both of those teams aren't going to make a deep run. If I had to choose one team from the AFC West, I'm going Chargers. Titans and Colts probably won't really do a whole lot. Ravens, Pittsburgh, Cleveland, Cincinnati, who really knows there? But maybe the Ravens can be the best team out of that group. And then Buffalo, even though they're 5-3 and New England's 5-4, they can make a run as well. I feel New England, it's kind of one of the hottest teams right now. They're on a 3-game win streak. Pittsburgh's on a 3-game win streak. Titans are on a 4-game win streak, okay? I feel that they're really starting to come into their own, all right? But as far as the other teams in the NFC, you're not really seeing anyone with a big win streak except for the Rams. They're on a 4-game win streak as well. Terrible spot. That wasn't a touchback. YouTube GM in the building. NFC won the bowl last year. They won't do it 2 years in a row. I don't know if you want to be a betting man on that, but do you really have confidence in the Buffalo Bills or the Chiefs or any of the other teams compared to the NFC? I don't think anyone really compares to the Bucks or the Rams, and if the Packers have Rodgers, I'm not sure if you're going to be able to beat those type of teams. So New England might pass up the Bills. You know what? It's possible. I don't think that the New England Patriots are this amazing football team when they had Brady, but they are getting hot at the right time. The coaching is working, and when you have Belichick and you have McDaniels, right, and the defense is playing good, you have a shot with Mac Jones to upset a team like Buffalo in the playoffs, or a team like the Ravens, or maybe the Browns or the Titans. I could definitely see New England upsetting someone. If they make the playoffs, is New England good enough to make the Super Bowl? Hell no. All right, but you never know. In the AFC, they might be one sleeper team that makes the AFC championship game, and maybe New England is that sleeper team. You know, maybe it ends up being New England versus who knows? Ravens, Chargers, Chiefs. We don't know. You know, it's way too early. But I don't really have a whole lot of confidence in the AFC specifically, especially in these last few weeks. I know anyone can beat anyone on any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday, but the NFC is the best conference in football. That's facts. Look at the records. Look at the dominance. Look at the players. It's pretty easy to see. But that doesn't mean that the AFC can't win the Super Bowl. They definitely can. It's a one-game playoff, and that's facts. I'll be back and forth until my computer charges more. YouTube GM. Okay, Hawaii weather looking nice right now. Nice. Matt Payton in the building all the way from Hawaii. Go Ducks, baby. It was an awesome game against the Huskies yesterday. It felt really good. Got over 1,000 people with that stream, so it felt good to be able to get some good numbers again. 2nd down and 7. Tannehill. Here we go. First down, Titans. And the reason the Titans haven't been in the conversation, right, for being one of the elite teams is because A.J. Brown, one of my fantastic 4 wide receivers, all right, as well as Julio Jones, they've had hammies all year. And then now Derrick Henry got hurt. So everyone's shitting on Tannehill, saying that he's a garbage quarterback. I disagree. You know what I mean? They are 6-2, all right? And just imagine, all right, if they had Derrick Henry healthy and if Julio and A.J. Brown didn't have hammies, they might be undefeated or 7-1. I really think that they could have gained at least one more win or maybe even been undefeated at this point. The defense always plays hard. They got a good coach in Mike Vrabel, and if they had that full offense healthy, on point, they would have had a top 5 offense this year, and that's facts. And that 10 touchdowns, 7 picks would probably be somewhere between 18 to 20 touchdowns and maybe 7 or 8 picks. You know what I mean? I really think that Tannehill is a lot better than people are giving him credit for, but not having Derrick Henry, King Henry, is going to be a big loss. We're just going to have to see Adrian Peterson and the rest of the running backs if they can make a deep run, and I'm not sure if they can. Tannehill? Intercepted! Nice! Guess who? Jalen Ramsey, the best corner in the game. I still love Tannehill, but when you're going and throwing against the best corner in football, you better make sure that you're throwing it on the right shoulder, and you did not. Laundry on the field, they better pray. They better pray that that was against the Rams. Let's find out. I don't think you need to get Odell. I mean, I think D-Jax would have been a better fit for you guys, but he's going to the Raiders. You just need to, just play it out, man. Unsportsmanlike conduct on Jalen Ramsey after he got the pick. But they still get the pick, though. First down, Rams. Jalen fucking Ramsey. I mean, anyone that doesn't think that Ramsey isn't the best corner in the game, yeah, there's Stephon Gilmore. Yeah, there's Xavier Howard. Yeah, there's a lot of other guys that are out there. Look at him. He got broke off on the route by A.J. Brown, right? And he still recovered and got the pick. Most of the time when you get broken off and your ankles get broken for a split second, you don't recover. But, guys that do recover is Jalen Ramsey. That didn't really look like it was intentional there, because I imagine that A.J. Brown and Julio have a lot of respect for Jalen Ramsey, and he does too. Play action fake. Stafford. Go right there. Go right there. Right there. There we go. I don't think your wide receivers are horrible. Yeah, they're going to drop some balls. Yeah, they're going to have some issues. All right, but it's the coach and the play calling and the defense. Your O-line needed to play better. Your defense needed to play better. The play calling needed to be better. If you can beat the Buccaneers, right, and then say how great you guys are, then you can't turn around the next week and say how shitty you are when you lose to the Falcons. It's defense and it's coaching. You got the same pieces out there when you beat the Buccaneers. You can't just flip the switch, okay? You just can't flip the switch like that. You got to stick with your guys. 2nd down and 9. Shotgun set. Stafford, pump fake. There we go. Cooper Kupp. It's the best friend. Yeah, Michael Thomas. You don't even know that for sure. He's not coming back, okay? And he hasn't done anything really significant, all right, since 2019. We don't know if he can stay healthy. And he might be injury prone the rest of his career. Think about that. Michael Thomas had chemistry with Breeze, but we don't know what kind of chemistry he's going to have with Simeon or Taysom Hill or Jameis Winston, even though Jameis is out now. You see what I'm saying? Just because you were great and broke the record a couple years ago, this is a what have you done for me lately league. Just a few years ago, Odell Beckham was a top 5 wide receiver. A couple years ago, Le'Veon Bell and Todd Gurley were the best running backs in the game. Woo! Darrell Henderson, give me some fantasy points. First down, Rams. C-Yard in the building. Thank you, bro. Appreciate it. Can't stay long, but want to drop by and spread a little love. Best of luck on the stream. Thank you. Thank you, man. Yeah, and like I said, my one of my managers got COVID, so I have to go and get a COVID test. Jam this thing in my nose tomorrow morning, and hopefully it comes back negative. So I'm going to be missing work for at least one day. Floater. Oh, almost picked off. Yeah, Patriot boy in the building. MT equals slant boy. Well, you know what? He can run more than a slant. I think if he can be healthy for a whole year, I think he's a top 10 wide receiver. I don't think he's top 5 anymore because he needs to prove that he can stay healthy. But as far as his skill set, being from The Ohio State University, all right, Michael Thomas has top 10 talent, but we need to be able to see if he can stay on the field for that top 10 talent, and I'm not sure if he'll ever be able to stay healthy for the rest of his career. But you know what? Even though I'm a Bucs fan, I am rooting for him to get back on the field, and that's big facts. 2nd down and 10. Handoff. Henderson. And the thing is you got Michael Thomas, right? And if he comes back, even though he's not this season, you don't know if he's going to be able to catch the same footballs from someone that's not Drew Brees. Let's be honest about it. Brees is in the booth. He's calling Notre Dame games. He's doing the pre-show. You know what I mean? And even if he has a quote-unquote noodle arm and he was getting towards the end of his career, he's still light years better than anyone that you had on the team, except for maybe Jameis Winston. He was playing great this season. I got to give him credit. Prayers up for Jameis Winston turning his career around, and I'm hoping that he can get back on the field for the Saints or another team in the near future. Prayers up for Jameis. Stafford, 3rd down and 6, big play. Pumping those legs. Go, baby, go, go, go. Yes, sir. 1st down, Ramley. Let's go. Move the chains. Yes, sir. And I think MT is leaving the Saints, too. Remember I told you that? I told you. I have a feeling that he won't play with the Saints ever again. There's going to be someone else, that he'll go to. I'm pretty sure of it. Hybrid, MT going to be on a new team. I think so, too. Darren Waller did great. Kelsey played great. Matt Payton. I know you're a tight end guy. Clay Matthews was top 10, maybe top 7, but the new rules at the time destroyed his confidence. He never was the same since sad. Yeah, man. That's facts. That's facts. Is he worth a 1st-round draft pick? No, Michael Thomas, because he's just been injured. We don't know what he can do. Now, if it was based off what he did in 2019 when he broke the record, abso-fucking-lutely. All right, but since then, now we're 2 years in where we don't even really know what he can do anymore. I imagine Michael Thomas' compensation will be somewhere between a 2nd and 4th rounder. 2nd if someone believes in him, but it'll probably be 3rd or 4th rounder, which is crazy, right, for a guy that broke the record just a couple years ago. But that's the way that the league works. I mean, look at the compensation for Von Miller and some of these other guys, They're not giving you 2 first-rounders. You obviously know nothing about football, NOLA, and compensation. And an all-star player. Not fucking happening, man. You are in a fucking dream world. Cooper Kupp. Not going to happen, man. Go and look at all the different compensations for all the different players, even big-name players. A lot of times it ends up being a 4th rounder, a 5th rounder. A Stephon Gilmore, all right, is way better than Michael Thomas. And what was that compensation, a 6th rounder? You know what I mean? I'm telling you, Stephon Gilmore is way better. He's a top 2 corner in the league when healthy with Jalen Ramsey. He's better than Michael Thomas, okay? He's better than Michael Thomas, and they got a 6th for him. So, just saying. You know what I mean? They should have got way more than that. They should have got way more than that. You don't know that. You don't know that. 2 years ago, he didn't drop shit. He can't even stay on the field anymore. 3rd down and 4, pass batted down. All right, let's take a look at my fantasy team. All right, we got Matthew Stafford, Najee Harris, Darrell Henderson, Devontae Adams. All right, Hollywood Brown, Dalton Schultz, Cordarrelle Patterson, Dolphins D, Justin Tucker. Okay, my bench, Patrick Mahomes, Chris Godwin, Buccaneers D on a bye. Godwin and Bucks D. No game for me this week, unfortunately. Mike Williams, Josh Jacobs, Michael Carter, Joe Burrow, Chris Carson on IR. I feel good. I feel good. The championship for fantasy football is coming my way, baby. All right, Rams, time to get some points on the board. Field goals up, right down the fucking middle, and it's good. 3-0 Rams. Ramley, stand up. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. It's exciting, man. We got Yellowstone. If you guys like that cowboy shit, you don't have to like cowboy shit to like that show, but that's debuting tonight here in a couple hours, a 2-hour premiere. Love that show. I've watched it with my girlfriend. Love it. We got Dexter coming back, I believe, tonight as well. So there's a lot of good shit on TV that's going to be debuting tonight besides football. And then tomorrow we got the Bears and the Steelers. And I'm kind of excited for that matchup. Anytime it looks shitty on paper, the games end up turning out kind of like the Colts and the Jets, where they combine for fucking 75 points. I mean, who would have thought? You know what I mean? You never know with this NFL. We got a first for Brandon Cooks. I mean, it's all about the time and the place. You know what I mean? It has to be the right time, the right situation, either in preseason, the regular season, the off season. There has to be a need, and it just sucks because a lot of times a lot of times you get ripped off. You know what I mean? You get ripped fucking off, and it sucks. Trust me, I've been there. I'm a Tampa fan. I know what it's like to get fucking ripped off, bro. All right? Yeah, Patriot boy, I'm going to be straight up. I thought we were going to lose against the Panthers when CMC came back. Side note, I do not approve what Mac Jones did to Brian Bird's ankle after getting sacked. I didn't see the game, but hopefully Brian Bird's ankle is okay. He's a stud. And Mac Jones is starting to come into his own, and I wouldn't be surprised if you guys make the playoffs. I'm not sure if you're going to be able to surpass the Buffalo Bills, but if they keep losing 9-6 to the Jags, there's a chance that the Patriots will pass the Bills, and the Bills will be the wild card team, and New England might win the division. Sounds crazy, all right, but they're getting hot at the right time, and that is facts. Being injury prone is a big red flag, and that's why people don't want to pay money for certain guys like maybe Michael Thomas. A guy, Raiders in the building. I guarantee this draft we're getting a wide receiver. Yeah, you should have been getting a wide receiver years ago. We've talked about this, Nola, for years. You know what I mean? Years and years and years. You know what I mean? But we'll have to wait and see. Raiders might fall apart after the Ruggs thing. I don't think so. I don't think so. You still got Hunter Renfrow. You're going to get D-Jax. Sounds like he's signing. I think that you guys will be all right. It's going to be very competitive between the Broncos, Raiders, Chiefs, and Chargers. But if I had to choose one team, I'm going Chargers. Not just to be like biased with Justin Herbert, but I think that that's the team that has the best balance on the offense and defense with the teams in the AFC West. So that's big facts. You want an all-star team like the Rams? Well, we all wish we could have an all-star team like the Rams and Bucks, but it's not something that just happens overnight. You know what I mean? Even though I did get a lot of guys last season, all right, but hey, you guys had your time, all right? You didn't get any bowls out of it, but that doesn't mean that you guys can still rebuild. But again, you're going to have to find another Hall of Fame quarterback, like a Drew Brees type of player. So maybe you can pray that you get Russell Wilson or Aaron Rodgers to come to the NFC to the Saints, but more than likely, Rodgers will be going to the AFC, probably to the Raiders or Broncos, more than likely. Well, blame Peyton Orion. I do. I tell you, I think he's a Hall of Fame first ballot coach, right? But, he makes a lot of bonehead decisions. You know what I mean? You just got to know your team, know the positives and the negatives with your roster. So, Jalen Ramsey, what a stud. What a stud. But you have to have good coaching, a good play caller, and Sean McVay is it. If Sean Payton could be a little bit more like Sean McVay, things would be getting a little bit better. But also, look what the Rams gave up. I believe they don't even have a first-round pick until 2024. So, they are going all in to try to win the Super Bowl this year. And if they win it this year, it'll be worth it. You know what I mean? But if they don't, then they're going to have to try to get back there next year. But it's just one of those things like, when you go all in, you got to make sure that you get it done. Because if you don't, all those draft picks, it's going to be tough. But again, if you're one of the best teams in the NFL, what's your first round pick? Pick 30, right? Pick what? 31? If you're one of the best teams in the NFL, pick 32. You're not missing out on a whole lot if you're one of the best teams in the NFL and you have a top, 29, 30, 31st pick. It's not like the same as having a top 5 or top 10 pick, but we've also seen that you can get second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth rounders that pan out to be Pro Bowlers and Hall of Fame players. Adrian Peterson wearing the Marcus Mariota number 8. Love that seeing Adrian Peterson back out there. No lie. When will Perna raid your channel? I don't know. I tuned into his channel briefly when the Broncos were playing the Cowboys. Obviously they do the GPS channel with Grossi and Perna. I hope that he raids me at some point. You know what I mean? I want to be a part of Scooter Magruder, Perner, Scooter Magruder, Cowboys, Perna, Broncos, as well as Grossi and the Packers. And I'm going to keep grinding it out, and hopefully I can get rated for, from some of them. And I'm going to keep growing and keep grinding, and hopefully, when I can play the Packers in the playoffs, hopefully this season, then me and Grossi can collab, and then I can end up getting people to be in my, chat, and we can grow. Because if I end up gaining like a 500 to 2,000 subs, if I collab with Grossi, I imagine I'll be able to get like 50 people in the room at all times moving forward, or 100, and then that could really help me grow. So I'm really looking forward to it. But hey, I can't compare my journey to anyone else's. You know what I mean? I am sitting at a great number. Over 20,000. I put in a lot of blood, sweat, and tears. I know my time is coming. We just got to support our friends. We got to support each other and know that, my time is coming. It might not be It might not be today. It might not be tomorrow. But I already got rated by Grossi, and he just done so much for me. I actually made my first donation on YouTube ever to any channel, right? And I'm a YouTuber myself. So normally, YouTubers don't donate to other YouTubers. But guess what? I did. I went into Grossi's, Q&A on Friday, and I dropped him a 10 spot, and I just said, hey, thank you for being real. Thank you for being, a hard worker, rating my channel, showing the love. And obviously I know his Sinclair dog is sick, so I ended up donating a 10 spot to him. And I don't think a lot of people, do that. And he always shouts me out prior to me even donating. There could be 8,000 people in the room. As long as he sees my icon on the screen, he's like, what up, Northwest? That's cool. Like, Grossi doesn't need to do that. We talk on Twitter once in a while. I always hop in his chat when I can. And it feels good to be linked with someone like that. And if I could be linked with anyone, it would be obviously Grossi. And then after that, like Perna or Scooter Magruder. I'm going to keep grinding it out. But I ended up donating a 10 spot, you know what I mean? Even though I'm a YouTuber myself. And I don't see him as competition. Maybe I saw him as competition and was jealous, before. But now, after that kind gesture that he did, bringing in 300-400 subs, $620 in donos, in 45 minutes. A future collab when the Packers and Bucks play. That's exciting. You know what I mean? And a lot of people, when the raid happened, said that I should collab with, Grossi. And even if they didn't really know me that well at that time, that meant a lot. I don't think there was really one negative thing that anyone said about me. So they know I got the energy. They know I got the passion. They know I got the knowledge for the game. And all I can do is just work hard. Obviously, I got 2 full-time jobs, this and obviously my warehouse job. But hopefully when I do the COVID test tomorrow, it comes up negative. So that way I can get back to work on Tuesday. Otherwise, I don't know what I'm going to do. Obviously I have bills, I have rent, and I have things I need to pay. So hopefully it ends up being, a positive thing. But I don't have any symptoms, so I think I'm fine. And I didn't really work very closely next to the manager that got it. So hopefully I'll be okay. Harold Landry III, 8.5 sacks this season. Fucking beast mode. Kevin Byard, 22 picks in the last 5 seasons. He's a G. Kevin Byard is a G. That's facts. He gave you the gift of Air Whitey. Yeah, and Holly Hundo. She got into a car accident, and I talked to her a couple days ago, and I know she donated like over $2,400 to Grossi in one single donation to be number 1. I don't expect her to do that for me, but she's done a lot for me already, and hopefully we can get her back in the room, and hopefully she's feeling a little bit better with the headaches and probably the whiplash that she got rear-ended in the vehicle. So prayers up for Holly Hundo. Hopefully she is doing all right. But yeah, to be able to get people like Air Whitey, to get people like Holly Hundo, a lot of y'all that came from that Grossi raid, it really means a lot to me. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys very much, man. Holding on the offense, we got 3-0 Rams. Hope everyone is having a fantastic Sunday, regardless if your team won, lost, or had a bye week. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. Shout out to Grossi. Hopefully you're going to be okay. Not having Aaron Rodgers, it shows you how great he really is. I mean, whether you think it was fucked up that he didn't get the COVID shot. Supposedly he's allergic to some of the ingredients, that were in there. At some point, high snap by Stafford. Recovers. Good tackle by the Titans. But it shows you how great Aaron Rodgers really is. To me, right now, in the NFL, I mean, the guys that are playing the best, in my opinion, are Brady, Stafford, right, and Rodgers. I think those are the guys that are playing the best. And coincidentally, those are the 3 best teams in the NFL, in my opinion. I think that those are the 3 best. The Rams, the Bucks, okay, and the Packers overall. So, Odin's Child, okay, my dude. Gray, I appreciate that. And like I said, it was cool to be able to get acknowledged by Grossi. And I had to show him some love. Passing complete. And I never thought I would donate to anybody, but I mean, I couldn't think of a guy more deserving of a donation, and I could have shot him $1. I was like, no, you know what I mean? I don't have a whole lot of money right now as it is, but I figured, at least 10 or 20 just to show my love and appreciation for what he did. You know what I mean? And he always shouts me out, when I hop in there, so it's pretty sweet. Stafford, nice throw, but incomplete. There's going to be a big uptick in Van Jefferson and his stats. Maybe, with Higbee and some of these other guys as well. We already know Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods are going to get a lot of the looks. Okay, Darrell Henderson should be balling out. But give some credit to the Tennessee Titans defense. Simmons and the rest of the crew, yeah, they're 6-2. Yeah, they don't have King Henry, okay? All right, but they always compete. They always compete and fight. Maybe they're the team that'll overachieve and make the AFC Championship game. It's possible. Normally if you have King Henry, you're like, okay. Like a couple years ago when they made it against the Chiefs, we were like, wow, the Titans made it this far. But maybe they can use that as motivation with no King Henry, as long as they have a collection of running backs that can do a fraction of what Henry did, and they can at least keep it together. Nice tackle. Good thing Rodgers didn't play today. It would have been 40-30. Oh, they would have won by a lot. They would have won by a fucking lot. I mean, no disrespect to the Chiefs, but I mean, when we know the Packers are rolling, I mean, Rodgers is just as good as anyone. He's just as good as Stafford and Brady, maybe better, this season. So, an EpiPen, Matt Payton, yeah. Yeah, Tom's great, man. And the cool thing about Tom, I feel that we have a lot in common. He seems like a very good guy. He's always giving back. He's real. He's not fake at all. He works hard. You know what I mean? And I feel I'm the same way. I work hard. I care about people. I am genuine. He's genuine. And it's just like a match made in heaven. I can't wait to call a game with him. It might be one of the best streams that he ever has. I really feel that, especially, getting people to know who I am. Because there's, out of his 230,000 fans that he has, I doubt that very many of know who I am. So just to get my name out there with him would be amazing. Play action fake, Tannehill. Nice catch. And out of all the people on YouTube that do what me and Tom do, you know what I mean? I think that we are, two of the top 3 or 4 in YouTube. You know what I mean? Out of all the guys that do what we do, obviously you can put Grossi at 1, and I'm not, I don't have a problem with that. But I definitely think that, just because my subs aren't over 100K, you got guys like Scooter Magruder, but Perna does, the live play-by-play, and there's other guys out there as well. But I think I'm just as good as anybody else out there. It's just a matter of time before I can get people to recognize, hey, you know what I mean? I got the energy, I got the knowledge, I can do NFL, college football, I can do WWE, AEW, NBA, college basketball. I can pretty much do anything out there. I have the passion, I have the love, the dedication, the drive, but really my voice, the knowledge, and the passion that I have for the game and being able to just grind it out. And obviously selling a Michael Jordan PSA 9 rookie card that's worth about $50,000 now. I mean, at some point, they might even be able to make a movie, out of the story, because I don't know how many people would sacrifice an MJ rookie card graded, you know what I mean? But sometimes you got to sacrifice those things. And Tom knows that I sacrifice that shit too. And it's just really cool for him to acknowledge me even after the raid. I mean, I feel that a lot of people have messaged me privately and said, hey, that raid was the best raid that he's ever had, or one of the best. And that makes me feel very, very happy, man. Sarah Small in the building, Hybrid in the building, Matt Payton in the building, Gray in the building. What a deal. I said, Love had guys wide open all over the place. I call BS on Rodgers being allergic to the vax. Dude lies often. Well, I like Rodgers. So, I mean, regardless if you love him or you hate him, you know what I mean? I like him a lot. I think he's a good guy. That might have been some misleading, saying that, that he was vaccinated even though he wasn't. But I still love Rodgers. I mean, him on Pat McAfee show, I got to know, more of the personal side of him. Was there a little bit of deceit and misleading going on? Yeah, you know what I mean? But everyone has a choice. I would hope that he would just get the vax, you know what I mean? But maybe he feels, that that's not for him, you know what I mean? I mean, obviously he's friends with Joe Rogan, and doing the Intervecmin and all the other, bullshit stuff on the side. I mean, if you want to be protected, you got to be able to get, the shot. But hey, everyone has their own opinions, and I just can't wait. To be able to see Rodgers back in a Green Bay uniform. Orion, UBU, people will flock to that. The more you focus on comparing yourself to Grossi and the like, yeah, I'm not trying to compare myself to him. I'm just trying to show appreciation for what I do. Bro, I've been doing this shit for 9 years, okay? You know what I mean? I've been on YouTube for 5. I'm at 3.5 million views. I got over 1,200, almost 1,200 live streams, reaction videos, original content since 2017 alone, all right? So, hey, I'm just going to be able to show love for people that respect me, and I respect them back. So, and I don't compare myself to him. His journey and my journey are totally different, but I just want to give him a shout out to how much I respect and care about him. Shout out, Grossi. Nice tackle. And I hope his dog ends up being okay as well. Sucks when you end up having a dog and they get sick. Bobby Hart, let's take a look here. Yeah, Taylor Lewan. Oh, that was a horrible block right there. A non-Taylor Lewan block. That was non-existent right there. All right, let me change the quarter. Tannehill. Nice. Oh. What happened to my hands? Come on, man. You got to catch that. Damn right, man. Damn right. Come on, A.J. Brown. Come on, man. Him, C.D. Lamb, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson. It's the future of the league. What happened to my hands? 3-0 Rams. Titans with the punt. 3-0 Ramley. Get it, get it, get it. There we go. Nice special teams. Let's go. Yeah, man, I want to make other people's dreams come true. That's a big part of, me grinding so hard. You know what I mean? To be able to hopefully, have enough money to be able to open up a studio here, in Oregon so I can end up helping other people that have dreams to do YouTube or TikTok or whatever social media presence. You know what I mean? Because if you have a dream and you have goals and you actually go after them, a lot of people will doubt you. A lot of people will say you can't do it. But like I said, if I listened to everyone that said that I couldn't do it, I would not be where I'm at today. You know what I mean? You just have to ultimately believe in yourself. And if you believe in yourself and you have a good work ethic and you work hard and you're real, people will recognize that and eventually your time will come. And like I said, it's just one of those things you just have to be patient. You just have to be patient and keep grinding it out. Put your head down and grind. Gang, gang, gang. Oh, baby. Yeah, it would make me sick too, man. Like I said, for as great as he coaches sometimes he fucks up. Yeah. Air Whitey says, I love Rodgers. I do too. You know what I mean? Everyone wants to crucify the guy, cancel culture and all that shit. He is still one of the best players that's ever put on cleats. He's a joy to watch. He's great for the Packers, and if he ends up leaving and Devontae Adams leaves as well, I'm still going to root those guys on. I mean, I'm a fan of the league. I'm not just a fan of the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm a fan of everyone that is great in our league, and I like to see the potential of certain guys and watch guys blossom in front of our very eyes, And sometimes you get guys like Trayvon Diggs that kind of come out of nowhere from the Cowboys, you know what I mean? And I love that. That's why I watch high school and college football as much as I do, to be able to get that inside information before they get to the pros, to have that inside edge, on stats, game film, and maybe that prediction ability to be able to predict things earlier than later. Yeah, I have him in fantasy, and I drafted him this year because I knew that he was going to ball out. I mean, most of the guys that I have in fantasy football, I drafted just because of the feeling that I had. Hollywood Brown is a must-start every single week, and I think I've only not started him like 1 week out of this whole season. I got Stafford, Najee Harris, Darrell Henderson, Devontae Adams, Hollywood Brown, Dalton Schultz, Cordarrelle Patterson, Dolphins D, and Tucker. So my wide receivers are Devontae Adams, stud. All right, Hollywood Brown, stud. All right, I got Chris Godwin, stud, and I got Mike Williams. And he's been on a little bit of a downward slope, but at least I got those three, Hollywood Brown, Devontae Adams, and Godwin, and that's been money for me this season, and that's facts. Yeah, Michael Pittman Jr. is really starting to come into his own as well. First down and 10, handoff. Ooh, good tackle. The Titans' defense has been money today. I did not expect them to be able to be this physical. I knew they were going to be physical today, okay, but not this physical. It's nice to see them really fight, and I don't know if it's just like a little bit of a letdown with no Von Miller today, but I know the Rams are going to turn it up in the second half, and hopefully we end up getting some more points scored in this game. Shout out to everybody in the room. Love you guys, and I appreciate you guys very, very much. We got Dexter tonight. We got Yellowstone tonight, 2-hour premiere. And we got Rams and Titans. Life is good. Life is good. And I got Bears, Steelers tomorrow. Life is good. False start on the offense. Come on, 55. Come on now. Come on, Allen. You got to be better. Hybrid says, Orion, off topic. Nothing is off topic here. We can talk movies. We can talk TV. We can talk, Astro World, Travis Scott concert with that debacle with all those people dying. I mean, I follow anything and everything in the news. So it doesn't matter. It doesn't have to be just sports related or NFL related. I read a lot, about 4 to 6 hours a day, and I'm always in tune with everything. Jim Carrey, favorite movie. Oh, that's a tough one. Shotgun Set, Stafford. Nice catch. Tyler Higbee with the grab. Ace Ventura 1. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. The Mask. Dumb and Dumber. I mean, it's tough. It's tough. I would probably say, probably Dumb and Dumber. You know what I mean? I remember seeing that in the theater, with my dad, and also Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls. And I've never seen my dad cry at a movie theater in laughter like that. And those definitely got to be up there for me. Ace Ventura, When Nature Calls, and Dumb and Dumber. But I probably got to go Dumb and Dumber, number 1. Classic. Oh, shit! Is that a safety? Picked off! Are you kidding me? Woo! Rams! You should have took the safety. Now they're going to get a touchdown. Stafford. The NFL is crazy. All right? You never know what's going to happen. And if you come in cocky, they got Derrick Henry's out for the year, we're going to beat that ass. Maybe not. Stafford, just go down and take the safety. That was a Jameis Winston kind of play. He probably didn't think a guy was going to be right there. Take the safety. Now they're going to score a touchdown on this. Wow. Uncle momentum. Oh, Stafford, what were you thinking right there? What were you thinking? He's like, I don't want to get a safety. I don't want to get intentional grounding, but you can't do that. You cannot do that. Yeah, I'm going to go Dumb and Dumber. Wow. Uncle momentum, alive and well for Tennessee. They're knocking on the door. Tannehill, play action fake, wide open. Touchdown! Titans! Bang, 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 bang. Let's go. Woo! Yes, sir. One play and a score. God damn, I love the NFL. I love defense. I love defense. You guys know this. I'm not a quarterback guy, all right? I'm not a tight end guy, right? I'm not a running back guy or wide receiver. Do I love those positions like everyone else? Yes, I do. But I love defense and offensive line. And, God, it's a beautiful thing when the defense can put the offense in a great position like that. Amazing. I love giving credit where credit's due. O-line never gets credit, and the defense doesn't get enough credit. Extra point is up, right down the fucking middle, and it's good. 7-3 Titans with no Derrick Henry, no problem. Let's go. Shout out to everybody in the room. If you haven't smashed the like button just yet, please do. The goal on every stream is to get 50 and 50 if we have the volume. Hopefully we can end up getting there tonight, especially since I'm going to be missing work tomorrow based off the manager getting COVID. So that's about $100 I'm going to be missing out on. So hopefully I can make up for some of the difference tonight and tomorrow just to kind of help me out. And hopefully I'll, have a negative test because I don't feel any symptoms. I've always been very careful. I am vaccinated. I got both my shots from Pfizer. I've never had any, ill effects to them. A little sore arm after the first one, nothing on the second one. I never, threw up or, had any complications. Everyone's different. Everyone's body is different. But, at this company, you have to be vaccinated. We have over 100 people. And I know they're going to be setting a new law. If you're working in a warehouse or a company that has over 100 people, they're going to be forcing a lot of those people to be vaccinated. If you don't get vaccinated, you can't work there. And I love this job, so I need to make sure that I'm doing everything to a T, and I already would have done it anyways because my dad, has diabetes and, obviously he has some health issues. My mom is getting quite up there in age as well. So, for me to be able to visit them and actually see them, getting the shot was a necessity. And I'm also trying to protect the people that I, communicate with and that I'm around as well. Everyone has a choice on what they can do, to be able to get one, to get one or not get one. But for all the research that I've done and everything, I haven't had any issues with myself. So, but hopefully I end up testing negative and we'll be good to go. 7-3 Titans. Donald McKenzie, how's this wide receiver draft class? Pretty good. Elijah Moore, Jamar Chase. You got some guys out there that are starting to kind of make names for themselves. Jamar Chase, by far, him and Najee Harris will be in the conversation for Rookie of the Year. It seems like everyone wants to give Jamar Chase the award already, but let's pump the brakes a little bit. If Najee Harris keeps going as strong as he has, there's a chance that they might give it to him. I know Jamar Chase is more of the sexy, pick just because of him being a wide receiver, you know what I mean? But, Najee Harris is not a slouch, you know what I mean? I got him in fantasy. I drafted him. I can tell you the stats that this guy's been putting up all year, and it's a big part of me doing so good. Check this out. He's a position ranked 6th in the NFL in fantasy. Look at this. First game. All right, 16 carries. He only had 6 points. But since then, 19, 28, 21, 22, 24, and 21. That's pretty damn good. And he's always getting receiving yards as well. Najee Harris is a G. So even though Jamar Chase is always like, that's the guy, hey, I think Najee Harris is just as valuable. And obviously they'd be much shittier without him. That's facts. Yep, a guy, I agree. Yeah, it's going to be something I think it's going to pass in the Biden administration. I think that they are going to make it a rule that if you have over 100 people at like a warehouse or at your company, they're going to make it mandatory to get vaccinated so there's no spreading with that amount of people, in the building. So I got a huge warehouse that I work at. It's a big saw stop. So. And when I'm unloading the trailers, some of these saws weighed like 150, 160 pounds. You can't even do it by yourself. You have to have 2 people, take them out. And these are like 40-foot trailers, and sometimes we get like 5 in a day. So for me to be able to do that job, be dead tired, and still grind it out on YouTube, I hope you guys recognize the hard work not only that I put in at my regular job, but also to have the strength and the determination to be able to do YouTube too, even when sometimes I don't feel for it. Just because I'm tired. I always want to hang out with you guys, but sometimes it's really tough mentally and physically. It's draining. Nice interception! Oh my God! The 10, the 5, touchdown Titans! What a poor effort by Stafford to try to tackle him right there. You could have stopped him. He just stopped in his tracks. He said, fuck this. Woo! Look at this. Look at this. Everyone that thought the Rams were just going to steamroll their way over the Rams. Wow. Look at the defense. Kevin Byard, one of the best safeties in the game. Wow. Unbelievable. The creamsicle Bucks jersey, I have a Doug Williams creamsicle, and it's in the closet. Do you want me to wear it? Is that what you're getting at, Matt Payton? I wear it every once in a while. It's just not as nice on the screen. Red and white. A lot of my Ducks jerseys are the green apple, and I can't wear it because I'll end up being just a talking head. Because when you have a green screen, if you wear, yellow and green, it's just kind of like translucent, and it's like clear, right? So a lot of my jerseys I can't even wear on the streams, which sucks. But, I still got plenty of white ones and black ones on my Ducks, as well as like white and red for Buccaneers. But yeah, maybe I'll throw it on at halftime. You want me to switch it up? Maybe I'll throw it on at halftime, my guy. Okay, I'll do that, man. After halftime, I'll switch the jersey up and I'll throw the Doug Williams throwback on. The creamsicle. Woo! Kevin Byard! Wow. Jesus Christ. Stafford, you're killing me in fantasy, dude. I got negative 09. Jesus. Jeez Louise. Jeez Louise. Man. 2 interceptions. God damn it. Burrow had 7 today. Mahomes had 10. Now Stafford has negative 09. God damn it. Come on, Stafford. Get me at least 15 points by the end of the show. But I got my gummies here. All right, got to go to the dispensary. Got wild gummies, elderberry, THC, CBN enhanced. Okay, I got my Corona. Today's show is also sponsored by Corona Extra with the lime. I got a Papa Murphy's Cowboy Pizza. Going to be able to heat that up here pretty soon. I can't wait to eat it. And then I'm also going to be watching Yellowstone tonight. The debut of a 2-hour set starting at 8 p.m. Pacific time. So after the game is over, me and the girlfriend are going to be watching that. And then we got Dexter also. But I don't have Showtime, unfortunately, so I don't know how the hell I'm going to watch that. But I got to find a way to be able to watch Dexter. Love that show. Out of all my shows that I've ever watched, my 3 favorite of all time are True Blood, which was an amazing show. I had a buddy saying, you don't have to like vampires, but if you like, just a good show, watch True Blood. And I absolutely love it, right? True Blood is an amazing show, right? Game of Thrones. If you're a Game of Thrones fan, you know what I'm talking about. I watched every episode through and through, okay? True Blood, Game of Thrones, and Dexter. I think those are my 3 favorite. Yeah, I know there's Breaking Bad and a lot of these other shows out there that were fantastic, but those are my top 3. Not in any really specific order, but I could go back and rewatch Game of Thrones, Dexter, and True Blood, and I won't get sick of it. I just have a lot of love for those shows. 14-3 Titans. Donald, a good week for the Bucs. All top NFC teams lost by the Cardinals. Yeah, and they had no Kyler Murray. They had what, Colt McCoy? I thought the Niners would put up a little bit more of a fight, but I'm not sure if everyone is really sold on the Cardinals, though. I mean, we know they're good, right? But do you really think the Rams, the Cowboys, the Saints, the Bucs, and the Packers are scared of the Cardinals? I don't think so. I think that we can beat them or we can compete with them. We're not afraid of them whatsoever, especially the Rams, the Bucs, and the Packers. We don't mind if we have to play them. So, but they're good enough to end up making the NFC Championship game. The Cardinals are, but no J.J. Watt, and Kyler is a little injury prone. It seems like year in and year out. It's really going to be exciting to see who goes 4-0 in December, like the Bucs did last year. Whoever goes 4-0 in December and gets hot at the right time, that's what you want. That's how you get to an NFC Championship game and get to a Super Bowl and win. Yeah, your St. Louis Cardinals were nice this year. Goldschmidt, got a lot of, Nolan, Arenado, Nolan, Arenado, Goldschmidt. Yeah, and some nice guys, you know what I mean? It came down to the Dodgers. We couldn't get it done. But shout out to the Braves, man. Ooh, low block. Let's not injure anybody here. Jesus. Arenado. 14-3 Titans. Who would have thought, right? Maybe they needed Von Miller a little bit more than we thought, right? That's why you can never doubt anybody in the NFL. Never. And you're at home, and you're getting waxed right now. It happens, dude. It happens. It's not over yet, though. Yeah, pound that rock. You can't stop Darrell Henderson. First down, Rams. Get back to knowing what you're good at. Pound the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock, and then the passing game will open up. Keep giving it to Darrell Henderson. I need fucking points, dude. Arenado. All right, Air Whitey. Tighten up 22. I knew. Just kidding. Yeah, no one knew. Even Titans fans are in shock right now. You know what I mean? But it's not over yet. But what a fantastic start. And what some bonehead plays by the Rams. And maybe this will put the Rams in their place because we do have a lot of cocky Rams fans, on YouTube. You know what I mean? Always talking shit to me, how great they are. You know what I mean? Yes, they're great. They're one of the top teams. But anyone can beat anyone on any given Sunday, Monday, or Thursday. And if they end up losing this game, it'll be a good slap in the mouth for them, recognizing that, hey, yeah, the Super Bowl's in L.A. Yeah, you got Von Miller. But it's not necessarily you're just going to run away with the NFC. I mean, the Bucs, the Packers, the Saints, the Cowboys, and the Cardinals will have something to say about that, okay? The Rams are good. The Rams are, one of the favored teams in the NFC, as they should be, but it shows you. Just because you have Matthew Stafford and Henderson and Cooper Kupp and Aaron Donald and Jalen Ramsey and Von Miller, even though he's not playing today, does not guarantee dubs. You got to go out there and you got to make it happen. And Stafford has not been good, and it's kind of pissing me off. I got him in fantasy right now, starting up as my QB. Come on, dude. You're killing me right now. 14-3 Titans. Shotgun set. Stafford. Uh-oh. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. 1, 2, 3 sack lunches so far. Woo. Wow. That O-line for the Rams is booty O's. What happened to this Rams O-line? Is it that, or is it just that Justin Simmons is that damn good? He's that damn good. Look at that. Woo! Shit! Pushing him back. Oh, man. Edwards, you're fired. Out of here. Edwards, you don't have a job. You don't have a job, my guy. Wow. Wow, what a surprising game, huh? But when the Jags beat the Bills 9-6, anything's possible. But just like this, if the Rams play like this, you know, in the playoffs or the NFC Championship game, anything is possible. That's facts. Crazy, man. You never know what's going to happen in the NFL. Titans versus the Rams, live play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF on the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Gang, gang, gang. I want to take a look at the scores here for today. Hopefully the Ducks move up to number 3 in the rankings. I'm not sure if the college football rankings came out today or they're coming out tomorrow. Let's take a quick look. AP top 25, they have the Ducks at 5. Coaches poll, they have the Ducks at 6. Maybe it comes out tomorrow. Nobody's beating Georgia, though. All right, let's look at some scores. Browns 41, Bengals 16. Everyone telling me that Baker Mayfield sucks. Obviously, he does not. And he found a way to bounce back. 14 for 21, 2 tutties and no picks. I see you. No Odell, no fucking problem. Okay. Broncos 30, Cowboys 16. What a big win for Denver. Dolphins 17, Texans 9, Falcons 27, Saints 25. That's a shocker. Giants 23, Raiders 16. Shocker. Patriots 24, Panthers 6. Not really much of a shocker there. This one is, though. Jags 9, Bills 6. And everyone kept telling me the Bills are one of the best teams in the NFL. They didn't look like it today. Ravens 34, Vikings 31 in OT. Chargers 27, Eagles 24, Chiefs 13, Packers 7, Cardinals 31 with no Kyler, Niners 17, 45-30 Colts over the Jets on Thursday night, and then we got the Bears and Steelers on Monday night. Wow. Unbelievable, huh? Unfucking believable. All right, Tannehill. Nice catch. Pinky toe, Derrick Henry. Jones fracture. Wish King Henry didn't get hurt. Because shit, I mean, if he didn't get hurt and then Julio and A.J. Brown could get healthy at the right time, I mean, who's to say that the Titans couldn't have made a deep run to the AFC Championship game? I mean, they still could without Derrick Henry, but with Derrick Henry, that could have been, you know, that extra piece that they could have got to maybe get them to the Super Bowl this year. I mean, the AFC is fucking wide open. It's very clear. There is no one dominant team in the AFC. I mean, we thought the Bengals were good, the Ravens, you know, the Chargers. But there's not really one dominant team in the AFC. As far as the NFC is concerned, I mean, Cowboys and Saints, they ended up dropping games today. Still think the Bucks, the Packers, right, and the Rams are the top three. But the Cardinals are still pretty damn good themselves too. Oh, trick play, trick play, trick play. Nice tackle. Jalen fucking Ramsey. I'm the best corner in the fucking game. Oh, yeah. New world order. For life, brother. Oh, yeah. God bless Jalen Ramsey. God bless Jalen Ramsey. What a fucking athlete. I wish I could have Jalen Ramsey on my Buccaneers. He is so good. And he's a guy that, not only can he get interceptions, he can tackle, like a safety. You know what I mean? He can tackle like a free safety or a strong safety. That's really what makes him so great. He can play man. He can play zone. He can tackle with the best of them. He can pick six it. He has complete everything in his game. Oh. Offsides. Yeah, I don't think they're going to test Henry coming back. I think they'll just let him sit it out this year. Yeah, I was really surprised the Cowboys lost, you know what I mean? But it shows you anything can happen, man, in this crazy game that we call the NFL, and I love it. Tannehill, woo! First down, Titans. Uncle Mo momentum. Wow. Everyone hating on Tannehill. Everyone saying that he's not that good. I mean, when Tannehill has time, you know what I mean? And they don't even have Taylor Lewan out there either. Jack Conklin went to the Browns. So you have two guys that were a staple of that O-line. And Tannehill, to me, as far as a non-superstar quarterback, he's the best one in the NFL. As far as non-superstar. Better than Kirk Cousins. I mean, Carr's been pretty good this year as well. But, for guys that aren't considered superstar, you know what I mean? I think I would even take Tannehill over Carr. I think Tannehill might be the best non-superstar quarterback in the league. I would take him on Tampa Bay, and honestly, if we didn't get Brady, that was the guy that I wanted on Tampa Bay, and that's facts. Pyro Disco Flash, lots of change of power today. Yes, absolutely. And that's what we like. In MLB, there's usually only like 3 or 4 teams that can win the pennant. In the NBA, there's like 3 or 4 teams, right? In sports, it's only like in college football, it's like 2. You know what I mean? It's like Bama and Georgia. But in the NFL, there's legitimately like 8 teams that could win a Super Bowl, and I love that. Maybe as high as 10. It just depends on who gets hot at the right time and who's healthy. The double H, hot and healthy, in December is very key. You don't have to be the best team. You just have to be the healthiest and the hottest in December and carry that Uncle Mo all the way to the Super Bowl in a dub like the Bucs did last year. Personal foul. With all that being said, the Rams can still come back and win this game. You know what I mean? But Uncle Mo, Raheem Morris, you're playing like you did for the Tampa Bay Buccaneers as a head coach, my guy. You're not doing too hot today, okay? You ain't doing too hot today, Raheem. I mean, Jalen Ramsey's playing great, right? But maybe a little cocky with, the Von Miller situation, just automatically thinking that you're just going to go out there and blow these guys out. These guys are 6-2. They don't got King Henry. They don't give a fuck. They're going to keep balling out, all right? Tannehill will make sure of that. And Vrabel is a very good, disciplined coach. I would take Vrabel on my Bucks in a heartbeat, too. AP? Nothing. Good D. Yeah, a guy. I mean, yeah, it all depends, on what their record is at that time. I mean, there is a chance the Titans could make an AFC championship game run, but, I mean, the AFC is wide fucking open. Who knows what's going to happen after Thanksgiving and as we go into Christmas. That's facts. 14-3 Titans. 5 minutes left in the second quarter. The Titans are driving. They're knocking on the door. They're in the red zone again. Can they be stopped? Doesn't look like it. Tannehill. Ooh! Woo! Woo! What a hit! Is that motherfucker dead? Someone call 911. Jesus Christ. Someone get that motherfucking ambulance like in Madden 95. Jesus. Remember that game? You hit someone and they get hurt, the ambulance comes on the field. Woo! Shit! Someone call 911. And then someone will steal that from me and say, someone call the authorities. Come on. It's not the same. Stop stealing my catchphrases. All right, my trademark catchphrases. Wow. What an explosion. What a tackle. Jesus. Tannehill, screen pass. Nice stiff arm. Julio Jones, almost a non-factor this year. And people are starting to say, oh, he's going to be a top 5 wide receiver. Hell no. He's past his prime. But he's still got a little bit left in the tank. A.J. Brown is a better receiver at this point in his career. Woo! Big hit. Wow. Yeah, Julio's injury prone. He ain't the same player anymore. 4th down and 1. No field goal? This is cocky right here. Tannehill! Woo! First down, Titans. You know, and obviously for the Bucs, you know, seeing teams lose, you know, all the top teams, you know, Cowboys, Saints, you know, the only team besides the Cardinals, you know, they got the W against the Niners. But, you know, if the Rams end up losing, that's great for Tampa Bay. You know what I mean? Sometimes you need to get slapped in the mouth. I mean, we got slapped in the mouth by the Saints. I mean, we get it, man. Anyone can beat anyone. 14-3, 1st and goal. Yeah, we'll have to see how Derrick Henry heals. Nice game. But, I mean, if they keep playing football like this against a team that was heavily favored, the Rams, they might not need him. I mean, of course you need Derrick Henry, right? And it's not like you're going to win a Super Bowl more than likely without King Henry. But you never know in the AFC. Maybe Todd Downing can get that, you know, that offense clicking enough where they can surprise some people. I mean, if their defense plays like they, you know, did today, they can beat anyone in the AFC. I mean, Simmons is a beast. He's one of the best in the NFL. I mean, they already got 3 sack lunches, which is crazy. I mean, the only thing that keeping the Rams in the game right now is Jalen fucking Ramsey. Shotgun set. Adrian Peterson in the fucking Wildcat. Rams say, get the fuck out of here with that. Wow. Less than 3 minutes to go. 14-3 Titans. Hope everyone's having a fantastic Sunday. Love you guys and appreciate you guys very, very much. Fanatic family in the building. 3 more likes to 20. Hopefully we can get there. And like I said, hopefully we can get to like 50 and 50 if possible. That'd be fantastic, but it all depends on the volume and who's in the room. 3rd and goal. Trips right. What do we got here? Maybe go to the tight end there on the left. Little overthrown. What a grab. Wow. A.J. Brown, but it's just incomplete. Should have been a little bit more touch on that throw. Wow. A lot of shit talking going on. Now what do? I mean, you're obviously Uncle Momentum is all in your favor. Do you decide to go for the field goal or just to say fuck you and try to go up 21-3? Sounds like they're going to go fuck you 21-3 or they're trying to. And the defense has been so good. If the ball is there, they might get a safety. So we'll see if they actually snap this or not or try to draw them off sides. Let's see. Nope. Wow. Coaching is so important in the NFL. It's very clear. Mike Vrabel, very underrated as a coach. Time for another beer. Oh, shit, I just got back in time. 4th down and goal. Titans. Tannehill, play action. Get open. Get open. Oh, shit. Touchdown. Woo! Wow. Touchdown, Titans. He said, gave him the DX. Suck it, Rams. Wow. Woo-hoo-hoo! I won't lie. You know what I mean? For all the shit talking the Rams fans do to me about my Buccaneers and how great their football team is, I'm kind of glad they're getting slapped in the mouth right now. No lie. Everyone loses. You know what I mean? Yeah, you're 7-1, so you haven't got to experience it too much. But, hey, everyone needs to get slapped in the mouth once in a while. You can't get too cocky in the NFL. Extra point is up, and it's good. 21-3 Titans. And if you notice, there's no Rams fans in the chat. I wonder why. Maybe they'll pop in, but I doubt it. Of course, when they're winning, they're going to pop in the room. But when they're losing, they're nowhere to be seen. Sometimes you'll get that with the Saints fans, too. They lost to the Falcons today. At least you saw Nola come in. But, you got to be one of those fans. You got to support your team, win, lose, or draw. You win, you're talking all the shit. You lose, you're nowhere to be seen. Wow. Hey, guy, the Titans are the best team in that. No, they're not. But it shows you, when you have an injury like King Henry and people want to just, count you out. You can't, you know what I mean? If the offensive line is there, the defense is playing good, and you got good coaching, it shows you, even losing the best running back in football, you can still be up 21-3. Who would have thought, NFL is a crazy game, man. That's big facts. Saints fans come in when they're beating Tampa. That's it, yeah. I love all 32 teams. You know what I mean? And I'm going to be there, win, lose, or draw. Even when I used to go to the bar and watch Tampa, in the Jameis Winston era and prior to that. We'd be losing like 40-0, and I still would watch the whole game, I support my team. I never, I'm going to be like talking crazy about my players. You know what I mean? You just got to be a fan. You just got to stick with your guys. Paris in Love. Am I going to be watching that? Fuck no. All right, I'm going to spend my time watching something good like Yellowstone, 2-hour season premiere tonight. Oh, look at Paris Hilton. She's like, hi, I'm Paris Hilton. You don't even know what football is, Paris. Okay. She doesn't even know what jersey she's got on right now. She's like, what am I doing right now? I don't even know where I'm at. Paris Hilton. Get out of here. Get out of here. (21-3) Titans. But yeah, Yellowstone and Dexter. Man, I can't wait. The Rams need to keep pounding the football with Darrell Henderson. You can't go away from the run. If you want to be able to climb back in this game, you got to be able to go with your best option. And your best option today is Darrell Henderson. The Jameis Bakery of interceptions, yeah. I mean, I've had some bad years, Everyone's like, oh, the Bucs. Yeah, but do you guys remember how bad the Bucs were prior to Brady? I mean, there was like a 10-year span of me being the worst team in football besides the Lions. That was not fun. Nice. Higbee. Now, if they can get at least a field goal and stop the bleeding, this would be huge for the Rams. I wonder what Rams excuses that we're going to get. Obviously, we probably won't get them in the chat. They're probably just punching shit right now and being all pissed off. But like I said, sometimes you need to have a loss like this to be able to be a little bit more humble, and not think that you're just going to run over everyone in the NFL. Nobody's going undefeated. Remember in preseason where they talked about, the Bucks and the Chiefs going undefeated? That was laughable. I was like, there's no way in hell no one is going undefeated. I mean, the best case scenario, a team will probably have 3 or 4 losses. You know what I mean? Undefeated, get out of here. The NFL is crazy like college football, But NFL especially, because anybody can beat anyone. I mean, how do you explain 9-6, the Jags, the worst team in football besides the Lions and the Texans, beating the Bills, who are arguably the best team in the AFC? Explain. You know what I mean? That doesn't happen, right? Yeah. Yeah, Bucks did not like having the bakery open for Jameis, for sure. But, in all honesty, I hated Jameis when he was on my team. Of course I wanted Marcus Mariota as being a Ducks fan there, but would he have succeeded in Tampa at that time? Hell no, because I didn't have the right coaching or the right personnel to have him succeed either. And Mariota was injury prone, but I still love him. You know what I mean? But, now moving forward, it feels good, to be able to have 2 Super Bowls under the belt, and I'm trying to get at least one more because who knows how long it'll be before I get there again. It might be a long, long time unless Brady plays till he's 50, which might be possible. All right, I got to get the pizza in the oven. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. The best fans on planet Earth, the Fanatic family. You guys, love you. Appreciate you. 21-3 Titans. And even though the Rams are getting their ass kicked right now, right? They could still come back and win. I don't know how, but, they would have to establish the run game, let the play action open up, maybe a long touchdown to Cooper Kupp. Maybe the defense gets a pick 6. It looks like it's over, but nothing is ever over in the NFL. Oh, but maybe it is. You know what time it is? It's time for another sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Simmons is a beast. God damn, this guy reminds me of like Warren Sapp out there. Simeon Rice. They have no answer for Simmons. If you remember him on Denver, I believe, he was a beast. The Titans, god damn, he is wild. He's one of the best in the NFL. That's facts. God damn, Justin Simmons. Not Justin Simmons. Jeffrey Simmons. Come on, NFL. Get your shit together. Jeffrey, not Justin. Justin's on the Broncos. Jeffrey. Mississippi State product. Just like Dak Prescott. This might be the most disrespectful bull rush I've ever seen from Jeffrey Simmons. My God. That man has a family. Oh, shit. Oh, Jeffrey. Jesus Christ, dude. Jeffrey. You're a fucking beast, dude. God damn. Stafford, tip pass. God damn. See, it shows you if you have defense and you have a good D-line, it don't matter, man. Like, if you can get to the quarterback, it doesn't matter if Matthew Stafford has been a top 3 quarterback. It's making him look like very, very average. You know what I mean? They can't get the running game going. Cooper Kupp is non-existent. Robert Woods, Higbee, Henderson. It's like, what do we do? Well, you got to fucking block. So even if you have Mahomes, Tyreek, Travis Kelce, Stafford, Darrell Henderson, Cooper Kupp, it doesn't fucking matter if you can't protect. Run block and pass block is so important. That's why I show love to the O-linemen and the defense, because that's really what makes football go. If you win the battle in the trenches on the O-line and D-line, that's what helps you win games. It's not just because you have an elite quarterback or elite running back or elite wide receiver. The O-line is more important than those guys. I hate to say it, but it's true. And anyone that knows football knows it's true too. It's getting a pass rush, right, and protecting the quarterback. O-line and D-line, so important. Yeah, Jordan Love just got blitzed the whole time, though. I'm not sure if okay is the right words for Jordan Love, but Facebook. The fuck is this? Meta. They changed their name because they got sued, so they can't even call themselves Facebook anymore. And there was already another company that was already established with the name Meta. The hell is going on in fucking Zuckerberg's life? Some kind of shadiness going on. What's going on with Facebook? DK. Metcalf. Under Armour. If you build it, they will come. The Field of Fame.
Tear down the garage, fill in the pool, and lose the trees. So can I get a loan? So as your friend,
Can I get a loan?
Not so much. Let me talk to the friend. You can always invest in a college fund.
Corona, gummies. Oh, I got a Cowboy pizza. I'm preheating right now. Oh, I can't wait. I am so fucking hungry. Yesterday, after the Ducks game that went like 4 hours long, I tried ordering Panda Express, and guess what? They were fucking closed. I was kind of depressed about that. I had to settle for Wendy's, you know. And I'll tell you what, I like Wendy's, but the gripe that I have on Wendy's, their cheeseburgers or their double stacks are about half the size of what they used to be like 5 years ago. Like, I opened up this goddamn double stack cheeseburger. This thing was like made for a midget. I'm like, what is this? It was so small. It was like 3 bites and it was gone. I was like, what? And they cost like $3 each. I'm like, I got ripped off. You know what I mean? Let alone paying for delivery and all the extra surcharges, you know, but just getting like 2 double stacks, a 10-piece nugget with like, honey mustard or like sweet and sour barbecue, and a drink of their lemonade. Their strawberry lemonade is fire, right? But I was like, dude, I paid it was like $20. I felt like I got ripped off. I got like $5 of food for $20. You know what I mean? But I had to eat something. But man, Wendy's, make your burgers bigger, dude. I should have just went to like Killer Burger or, oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for another sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Or Five Guys. I should have did probably Five Guys. But, I mean, it was late. But, yeah, I could have got more fries and a bigger burger for about the same price. I probably won't get Wendy's again, but I do like their strawberry lemonade. Anyone that's ever had Wendy's strawberry lemonade, it might be the most refreshing drink that you can get from a fast food joint. I mean, I like orange Fanta. I like certain, soft drinks. Root beer. I'm a big root beer guy. Obviously, beer in general, Corona, right? But I love root beer, Barks, and all the other A&W. I love it, right? But that strawberry lemonade at Wendy's, if you guys have ever had it, buy it. Get a large and try it out. Wow. I mean, that is like, I have to get it at least a couple times a month just for that specific drink. It's money. Handoff. Nice run. Woo! Put your head down. 2nd down and 15. McDonald's chicken nuggets are half the size. Seriously. Dude, it pisses me off, and especially, it's like if you're ordering food through like Uber Eats or like Grubhub, you know what I mean? You always get ripped off with the delivery charges and the surcharges, and then they want you to tip. And I get it; those guys are working, for the tips and whatnot too. But at least give me some food that's worth the cost. Like it's like you get ripped off so bad. $15 pizza, you're paying $40. I'm like, what happened here? I'm not rich by any means. Tannehill. 3rd and 1. Nice. Julio Jones with a rare catch. 1st down, Titans. Where's the beef? I mean, I don't really like McDonald's or Burger King and Wendy's. I mean, Carl's Jr. and Jack in the Box, I'll go towards those guys a little bit more. Every once in a while, I'll eat the Big Mac or, the McRib, or nuggets or whatever when the McRib comes and stuff. But, like, I don't know, man. I'm more of like a pad thai. I like pad thai a lot. I like pasta. I'm a big Mexican food guy. I like tacos from like the, carne asada or the pastor, right? Going to the taqueria, and getting that good authentic tacos, not necessarily Taco Bell, but, everyone does the Taco Bell thing from time to time, and it's like it tastes good, but then you have problems in the bathroom after, you know what I mean? It's like you be paying the price eating Mexican food. Tastes good going in, stomach problems going out, But you don't think about the stomach problems. You're just like, I'm hungry, I'm stoned, or whatever, you know what I mean? I need something to eat. Nachos or whatever. A.J. Brown, you know better. 21-3. I love A.J. Brown. Like I said, with him, Jamar Chase, Justin Jefferson, and C.D. Lamb, those are my 4 favorite wide receivers that are young, that are coming into their own. Rams are getting a spanking and put to bed. And it's funny, for all those Rams fans that normally are in the building, where are they? Where are they? You know what I mean? Of course, if they were winning 21-3, they would be in the chat talking shit, right? Saying how much better than they are than the Bucks and the Cowboys and the Saints, right? The Packers, the Cardinals, they are the best, right? And as great as they played, with Jalen Ramsey and some of the sack lunches, never count out a team that's 6-2 that's got a top 10 coach and Mike Vrabel, all right? Anyone that's coached by Belichick, you know what I mean? Or, for that matter, Nick Saban. You know what I mean? Every team that was in the top 4 had someone that was related to Nick Saban in that coaching tree. Never count out the Titans. All right? Remember the Titans. Ooh, what is Jalen Ramsey doing? Jalen pushing buttons. So Julio said he wasn't going to get Ramsey in his head. Dude, Ramsey gets in everyone's head. You know what I mean? He's just that damn good. It's crazy. Ramsey is so athletic. They talk about, Darrell Revis. Not Darrell, Darrell, all right? Revis Island. And they go through all these corners, Gilmore, and all these greats that we've had, all right? As far as, like, athleticism, Jalen Ramsey's on that Deion Sanders athleticism. You know what I mean? Like, he's a corner, but he plays like a safety, and he hits like a linebacker. Like, it's like if you could create a player in Madden as far as a corner is concerned and max him out 99 or 100, it's Jalen Ramsey. You know what I mean? He is that damn good. He's been that good on the Jags when they had, Calais Campbell, and they had all those studs, Bouye. Remember when they almost went to the Super Bowl against the Pats? Do you remember that? Blake Bortles was a half away of getting the Jags in the Super Bowl. Fucking wild. Lombardi Lenny was the running back. They had something special there, but they just couldn't keep all those pieces. And it shows you when all those other guys went to other teams, they've been pretty good. But Jalen Ramsey to the Rams, I mean, God, what a great scenario. I mean, the only better scenario would be like Packers, Bucks, or one of the top tier teams. But, I mean, going to the Rams with Sean McVay, I mean, the Rams are going to win a Super Bowl, I believe, in the next, 6 years. Will it be this year? Possibly. But they are built for a Super Bowl. At least you hope so for Aaron Donald's sake. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. Woo! The only receiver he can't play mind games against is Devontae Adams. Yeah, but even Devontae Adams, as great as he is as the number 1 wide receiver and the number 1 corner in Ramsey, I mean, Ramsey makes it very difficult for anybody. Let's be honest. You got to give credit where credit's due. Devontae Adams is fantastic. I drafted him number 5 overall. The only other guy I was considering is Jonathan Taylor because I knew Eckler and Zeke were going to get hurt. And I picked Adams, and it's worked out for me in fantasy football this year. I'm going to win the chip, I think, right? But as great as Devontae is, I mean, the equivalent on the other side is Jalen Ramsey. I mean, he is fucking that good. There might be other guys that have more picks like Trayvon Diggs, but if you're talking about the athleticism at the corner position, that is it. The media is only going to talk about how bad the Rams played tomorrow. Facts. Halftime. Let's look at some stats, and let's watch some highlights together, huh? Shout out to everybody in the room. I hope everyone had a fantastic weekend. I'm not going to be able to go to work tomorrow because my boss got COVID. Now I got to go to work and pick up a test, jam this thing in my fucking nose, I guess, and then put some like solution in there, and then hopefully it comes back negative so I can go back to work on Tuesday. I am not happy about not being able to go to work tomorrow, but I guess they have to be able to, make sure that we don't get quarantined. And if one other person besides the boss, my manager, has COVID, they're going to have to quarantine us, which blows. I don't know. I mean, I don't think I have it, and I'm hoping my boy PJ and Jared don't have it either. But we have another guy that we work with named John that worked closely with my boss David. So I'm hoping that John doesn't have it. I'm just hoping that everyone comes up negative so that way I can go back to work and because I'm losing out at over $100 a day that I'm not at work. So I'm already missing out on like $100. So any kind of donations that you guys can help out, for, in the YouTube super chat or on Cash App would be greatly appreciated. I got a lot of bills. I got a lot of things I got to take care of, to keep the household afloat. And I'm just hoping that I don't have COVID, and I don't think I do. Like I said, I'm already vaccinated. I haven't had any symptoms. I've been very good about wearing a mask, washing my hands, hand sanitizer. But as we know, we've seen people, with being vaxxed still get COVID. So prayers up for Orion. Hopefully I don't have anything, and I don't think I do. I just want to go back to work, and I need to be able to make that money. So Air Whitey, so you guys are good as fuck, man. And no King Henry, right? I mean, you think 21-3, the score would be King Henry playing in the game. And then just the simple fact, right? It's really Simmons, though. I mean, if you want to talk about how good Jalen Ramsey's played or Tannehill or any, but really, or the pick six that you had. But Simmons has really been the MVP today, with the sack lunches and getting pressure, obviously on Stafford. You have to win the battle in the trenches, and by far, the Titans have been winning the battle in the trenches. Don't go from Orion to oh shit. Yeah. Yeah, respect to Vrabel. Tighten up 22. Where's Jameson Meza at? I figured he'd be in the chat as well. But I love it, man, that, you're a part of the channel. I love being able to have that representation of different fans in the room. You know what I mean? Different fans in the room watching the game. And that's facts. And, they're going to talk about how the Rams play bad. They're going to talk about that instead of giving the Titans the credit, and I hate that. I fucking hate that, man. And you're right, Tighten Up 22. But shout out to you. You and Jameson Meza might be the only Titans fan on my channel, and I really have a lot of respect for you guys. And it's cool to be able to have fans of every team, almost every team, hang out with your boy for Sunday night, Monday night, and Thursday night. You guys are the best. Oh, we got another Titans fan in the building. Patricia McCord. Nice. I'm not sure if you sub to the channel. I hope you do. If not, please sub to the channel. Smash the like button. Donate if you can. And go Titans. Let's go. What a performance. All right. Tony Dungy. Met him at an Oregon game a few years back when his son was playing wide receiver for the Ducks, like sixth-string wide receiver. And I was sitting in the front row with the parent section. And lo and behold, as I'm going up at halftime, I am shoulder to shoulder with Tony Dungy. Like it was in like maybe 2012, 2013. It was a long time ago. And wow, it was an amazing conversation. Lasted a couple minutes. Nobody else recognized him, which was crazy. I mean, Tony Dungy looks like Tony Dungy. He's very recognizable. But, I just told him I'm a Bucks fan, and I just was, having a little conversation with him. It was very cool. I didn't want to ask him for a picture or an autograph, even though I really wanted to. I didn't want to bother him. And, I know he was getting hungry, trying to go get some nachos in Eugene at the time. Woo! Cordarrelle Patterson. Wow. Where you at, Lattimore? PJ Williams? And Koo with the game winner. The Saints fans can't believe their eyes. You can beat Tampa Bay, but then you lose to the Giants and the Falcons. Come on, Saints. Come on, man. Bengals, you beat the Ravens 41-17. Then you lose to the Jets, and then you lose to the Browns? What the hell? That's the NFL. That's the NFL. Broncos, Perna's team, going against Scooter Magruder's team. Dak Prescott's back, but he's rusty. He's rusty. 30-16. Perna, you are happy. Wow. Buffalo Bills and the Jacksonville Jags. Shotgun set. Josh Allen. What the fuck happened to you today, my guy? Josh Allen versus Josh Allen. And the Josh Allen for the Jags came up on top. Woo! 9-6. Unbelievable. And people tell me the Bills are winning the Super Bowl. Not like this. Not like this. You're telling me the Bills are the best team in the NFL, let alone the AFC? No, no, no. Pump the brakes, motherfucker. Pump the brakes, Bills Mafia. That's embarrassing. That's fucking embarrassing. When someone says the other Josh Allen. The other Josh Allen is nice. Jamison Mesa. There you go. There you go. I was just talking about you, man. How are you? So why all the good teams losing today? Hey, it's the NFL, dude. It's the NFL. Sometimes, the coaching plan, the cockiness, you know what I mean? That's just what happens sometimes, man. Bears and Steelers. On paper, that looks like a bootio matchup. But as we've learned, right, we thought some of the matchups, like on Thursday night with, the Jets playing, we thought, Jets and Colts garbage. They combined for 75. So I'm excited to be able to see. Best records in the NFL. Look at that. Look at that. Cardinals, Rams, Green Bay, Tennessee, Baltimore, Tampa, Dallas. There's a lot of NFC teams in there. I don't see a lot of AFC. I see Titans and the Ravens. Hey, I love it, man. I love it. Plus, it's nice to be able to have, you shut up some of the Rams fans' mouths. I mean, I still love watching the Rams. You know what I mean? But they were just, talking like they're going to run through everyone and they're going to win every game into the end of the season and they're going to go to the Super Bowl and they're going to win. They pump the brakes a little bit. I mean, I like my Bucks and all, but I know there's going to be more losses before the end of the season. Okay? That's what happens, you know what I mean, when you try to get a little too overconfident with your team. That's facts. Tighten up, man. Tighten up. I'm loving it, dude. And no King Henry, that's what makes it even more impressive. But it shows you, even if Henry was playing, right, Simmons is really the main reason why, this is happening, the defensive line. Shout out to Jeffrey Simmons. Unbelievable. Titans versus the Rams, live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. And if you didn't think Jeffrey Simmons was one of the best players in the NFL, wake up. Wake up, man. Wake fucking up. Love it. I fucking love it, man. I love defense. So you obviously know any defensive performance that I see on the D-line or on the linebackers, the safeties, or the O-line play, that's really what helps you win games in the NFL. That's facts. Willie. Why are we watching Willie on TV? All right, I got to go put the pizza, the cowboy pizza from Papa Murphy's in the oven.
Intel is hiring manufacturing technicians for our Hillsborough location. We offer competitive pay, world-class benefits, and state-of-the-art facilities. Join our team and build the future with us. Intel.com/Oregon. Apply now.
There's more to feel. More to experience. Ford SUV. See why Ford SUVs are America's #1 in brand loyalty. Get Ford Escape, Explorer, or EcoSport with 0% for 60 months plus $500 bonus cash. Only at your local Northwest Ford dealer.
I love this bread. Whoa. Am I floating?
Not exactly. That's bargain bliss setting in. You're basking in the glow of premium wines at deep discount prices.
Feel so tall right now.
I know, right? Could you just pull you up there?
Our amazing 20% off wine sale is going on now through November 9th at your local grocery outlet.
Intel is hiring manufacturing technicians for our Hillsborough location. We offer competitive pay, world-class benefits, and state-of-the-art facilities. Join our team and build the future with us. Intel.com/Oregon. Apply now.
Time for a jersey change.
This is the story of a family.
I'm Leslie Ojeda, and I serve in the Army Reserves.
This is the story of a hero.
In 2004, my husband, Specialist Ramon Ojeda, was killed in combat.
This is the story of a legacy.
Our son Angel was just a baby.
Now I finished my 4th year of Army JROTC.
And I work with TAP to mentor military families through grief.
The NFL is proud to partner with organizations
That support our military and veteran communities.
This broadcast is copyrighted by NFL Productions for the private use of all rights. Any other use of this broadcast or any pictures, descriptions, or accounts of the game without the consent of NFL Productions is prohibited.
Weeknight concludes with Monday Night Football on ESPN. And Week 10 kicks off with Thursday Night Football in Miami. Stream games on mobile with the Yahoo Sports and NFL apps. Tonight's first half highlights are brought to you by Chevrolet.
Cheers. Jersey change. Got the Doug Williams on. Wild gummies, elderberry, initiated. 2 of them. THC, CBN, CBD. Let's go. Okay? Coronas, gummies, cowboy pizza. I'm ready. I am ready. Okay, Jameson.
21-3 Tennessee.
Third quarter.
Ryan Tannehill rushing for a touchdown. 15th time he's run for one since 19. Stafford, 24th career pick six. First 23 in Detroit. Most of them active players. And one tonight. Myers, first career pick six. Man with a ton of interceptions. First time he's
Jeffrey Simmons, 3 sack lunches, 1 QB hit, 2 QB hurries. MVP.
quarterback in. I told you I ran into him in the elevator at the hotel.
All good, Jameson. I was just hoping that you'd be able to pop in, tighten up 22's in the building. The game is not over yet, but shout out to you two, the main 2 Titans fans that have been ride or die with me for a long, long time. Jameson Meza, tighten up 22, man. Let's go. 21-3 Titans. All right, here we go. Oh, man, I can't wait for this fucking pizza. No lie. All right, third quarter. Let's see what the Titans got and see if the Rams have anything left in the tank. Handoff. Nice tackle. Aaron Donald. The best player in the NFL, arguably. Yeah, you would expect, Aaron Donald to be the best player in the NFL, right? To be able to be more of a presence out there. But the reason why he doesn't dominate game in and game out, why? Because he gets double, triple, and quadruple teamed. You know what I mean? It's hard to be able to get sack lunches and to be able to make big plays, right? No sacks, no sack lunches, no QB hits. He's got 5 QB hurries and 5 pressures, right? But when you're getting doubled and tripled or quadrupled, it's tough. First down and 10. Titans, handoff, and they're ahead. Oh, he slips. First down, Titans. But when when you have the lead, right, what do? You pound the rock. That's what you do. That's what good football teams do. You pound the rock. You keep pounding the rock, pound the rock, pound the rock, right? Bleed the clock. That's what you do. At some point, you're going to have to fucking throw the football with Tannehill. But when you have this lead, this is good football. This is what you do. Come on, man. Why are you slipping? Foreman, he could have got really loose on that fucking carry right there if he didn't trip over his own feet. Tannehill, play action fake, bootleg, rolling to his left. Woo! Good D. Good D. Said Henry would have housed that. I agree. My boy Matt Payton from Hawaii said, hey, where's the creamsicle orange? I said, all right, man. If you want to see the creamsicle orange, the Doug Williams throwback from 1982, hey, I'll change at halftime. I actually wish this jersey was the white version with the orange numbers. If they end up doing the throwback with the old school helmets with Brady next year or the year after, I'm going to buy one. I'm going to get the white version. Go. Ooh. McNichols, he ain't bad either. So you got Foreman, McNichols, and Adrian Peterson. That doesn't equate to Derrick Henry, King Henry, but it's not bad as long as the O-line keeps playing like they are today. And what's more impressive to me, no Jack Conklin because he's on the Browns, right? And no Taylor Lewan. You know what I mean? Arguably the Rams have the best defense in football. That's what all the Rams fans keep telling me, right? They're the best team in football, the best defense in football. Well, fuck, you ain't looking like it today. 21-3, third down and 4. What happened to my hands? I don't know, man. All I do is grind. Maybe people don't give a shit about the Rams and the Titans, or, they're watching other programs. Chucky, maybe they're watching that. Maybe they're watching Dexter. Maybe they're going to get ready to watch Yellowstone. I don't know, man. But all I know is I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. And I'm always going to be grinding. That's facts. Nice defensive stop by the Rams and the Ramily, 21-3. But the Rams fans have been very, very quiet. No shit talking on my Twitter or my Instagram or Facebook. It's funny like that, when your team ends up being good, all kinds of shit talking. When your team ends up not being good, hey, where are you? You got to be able to be there, good, bad, and ugly, right? I'm here. I'm still grinding. Appreciate every single one of y'all in the building. Titans versus Rams live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can in the Cash App, $OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me, Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram at NW Sports Fanatics. Let's try to at least get to 20 and 20 at the very least with limited people in the room. We hit the like part of 20, but we need $13 more to at least hit 20 on the YouTube Super Chat. Let's at least do that for all the hard work and the energy and, everything that I do. Either on the Cash App or on the YouTube Super Chat. But if you can, donate $1, $5, $10, $13, help your boy out, man. Especially I'm going to be missing out on $100 tomorrow because I can't go to work because I got to do this stupid-ass COVID test. So anything that I can get to, make up for that today and tomorrow would be greatly appreciated. I got a lot of bills. I got a lot of shit that I got to pay for. So if you can, have that extra $1, $2, $5, $10, it would mean a lot. Thank you so much. Gang.
Sounds easy. Well, since we're both up, who wants French toast? What's in your wallet?
Shannon Sharp. Y'all still dem boys? Oh, Shannon Sharp is a funny guy. All right, pizza's going to be ready in like 5 minutes. I am so excited for that. My God. Tighten up 22. Bang! $5. Thank you, dude. Thank you so much, dude. $8 more to get to 20. Shout out to you, man. Thank you so much, man. Like, I made my first donation ever on YouTube, ever, right, to Grossi. $10 on Friday. He's always shouting me out, even when I don't donate. And I felt, you know what? I'm going to donate to him for everything that he's done for me at this point. This is awesome, man. I mean, obviously, I think most people thought the Rams would be up, 21-10, maybe at halftime, something of that nature. But it shows you, if your D-line and O-line are winning the matchup, it does not fucking matter who your quarterback is, your wide receivers are, or your running back or your tight ends. Because normally, right, Stafford was a number 3 quarterback in fantasy. All right? Cooper Kupp was arguably the best wide receiver in football based off his stats this year. Right? Darrell Henderson has been a top 10 running back this year. Okay? But I don't think anyone anticipated for Simmons and what's going on with the defense so far. But it's not over yet. Almost another sack lunch. Flag on the play. That's a hold on the offensive line there. Natural beauty with Paula. Love you, dude. Love you. Appreciate you. Matt Payton. Stephen A. Smith is a bum, and so is Skip Bayless. True. Hey, I changed jerseys for you, Matt. I didn't know if you were still in the room. I even got the Tampa patch from 1976 on eBay years ago. My dad got it for me for Christmas, and then I got it to a seamstress, and they put it on. 1982 throwback, Doug Williams. Hey, you want the creamsicle? You get the creamsicle, my guy. I mean, my jersey collection is wild. I mean, I don't know how many I have total in the closet, probably over 20. But I am 39, so I have been collecting for quite some time. 21-3 Titans. You ask and you shall receive. Matt Payton says, get the creamsicle orange jersey. I'll change it halftime for you. My dude, go Ducks. It's a sweet jersey, man. Nice catch. Go, go, go. Is that Van Jefferson? First down, Rams. Colin Coward. I mean, there's all kinds of guys out there. Shannon Sharp, Colin Coward, Pat McAfee. I mean, your boy Orion. There's all kinds of ones out there, man. Deacon Baker says Rams win 27-24. Wouldn't that be wild? I'm not sure if that'll happen, though. A lot has got to turn around. I mean, I got Stafford and Henderson in fantasy, so it's like, this is not good for me right now, but Deacon Baker says, come back, baby. Stafford, going long, going deep. Oh, what happened to my hands? If that was D-Jax, Robert Woods, or Cooper Kupp, that's a catch. But it's Van Jefferson with a, what happened to my hands? What happened to my hands? Why? Is that offensive line holding? Ooh, 12 players. Are you kidding me? Oh, my God. Wow. What happened to my hands? Come on, Van. You got to catch that. Stafford has given me 1.3 points. Are you fucking kidding me, dude? At least Darrell Henderson's got me 6.9. But Jesus Christ, dude, I have Mahomes. I benched him 10 points, 10.44. Burrow was even worse, 7.38. And now I got Stafford with a 1.3. What the hell is going on today? Come on. So, I mean, I love Matt Stafford. I'm a Packers fan, and we lost, so let's go Rams. Well, if you're a Packers fan, don't you want the Rams to lose? You want the Rams to lose, the Bucks to lose, the Cowboys to lose, the Saints to lose, the Cardinals to lose. If you're a Packer fan, why the fuck would you want anyone in the NFC to win? Right? You would want the Titans to win, so that way that, you know, you can move up on the power ranking ladder, right? At least that's where I would be. I mean, how could you root for another team in the NFC if you're a legitimate top 3 team in the league and the NFC? Packers, Bucks, Rams. I mean, that's my thinking of it. I mean, unless you're just an NFC guy like me. 21-3 Titans. I gotta check up on this pizza. Pizza?
Second down and 5.
They put a microphone on those guys.
Bounces his way to the 45. Hooker makes the tackle. More than 10 minutes to go in the third. Third down and 1.
Now they're starting to rotate down a little bit, which is going to create some of those one-on-one opportunities. For the most part, we've seen 2 deep safeties back the greater part of this game, which invites running opportunities. But now you can see the Titans starting to creep down a little bit more to that 1-6.
Woo! What's going on, the Rams? No, let's give credit to the Titans because their defense is playing great. Simmons! Third down and 1. Stafford. Pump fake. Nice with blockers downfield. Tyler Higbee. First down. Rams. Woo! Oh, and he's injured too. Let's go. Exactly, tighten up. Twice burnt pizza. No. All right, it says to put it in for 12 to 18 minutes. We put it in for 15, 16. Okay? It's resting, and I'm going to be eating good here in just a second. All right, gummies activated. Okay? Beer activated. Pizza in my stomach very soon. 21-3 Cowboy Pizza, Papa Murphy's. Yum. Let's go. Stafford, play action fake. Woo! Van Jefferson. Uncle Mo, someone call 911. Uncle Momentum. They're about to score a touchdown. Woo! All right, here we go. The Rams are just playing bad. Push off. Push off by Van. No call. 21-3. I mean, that's what pisses me off in football, right? Where when you have like the top dogs, you know, like the Rams, and then they're losing, and it's always like them. Why can't it be maybe the other team that's 6-2 compared to 7-1, and they don't have King Henry? Like, why aren't we talking about them? That's what makes me angry. The media is so biased for certain teams. You know what I mean? Even in my Bucks at times. I get it, you know. Brady's there, you know, Gronk, AB, you know, but it's more about the O-line and the defense for me. But let's give credit to the Titans, man. They've been playing good football in that first half. Let's see if they can continue it. Stafford. Pump fake. Almost intercepted. Woo! Van Jefferson. Are you as reliable as a Robert Woods or Cooper Kupp? And the answer is no. You're a young and upcoming talent, all right? But I don't feel that comfortable with you compared to Robert Woods, right? Cooper Kupp and Tyler Higbee. That's a tough pass by Stafford, trying to thread the needle in the back of the end zone. So the Rams are just playing bad, is what they said on the radio. The radio's a fucking idiot. You know, all these fucking people across the world, they don't know anything about O-line and defensive play. Third and goal. I have Stafford in fantasy. I need some points, motherfucker. Oh, avoids a sack lunch. Woo! Touchdown! Rams, Tyler Higbee. Woo! What a play. Tiptoe in my Jordans. Tiptoe in my Jordans. Tiptoe in my Jordans. Oh, my. Touchdown, Rams. Tiptoe in my Jordans. Woo! He's just tiptoeing in his Jordans. Riff-raff. Tiptoe in my Jordans. Tiptoe in my Jordans in the back. Riff-raff. Very underrated. Riff-raff makes me laugh anytime I listen to his songs. No, he's good. That's a tutty. Ooh, it's close. The toe was a little bent. That might have been out of bounds. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That might have been out of bounds. Air Whitey. All these excuses. Maybe we're just fucking better. Watch. Oh, he's out. He's out. Oh, no. He stepped out twice. Oh, no. Oh, I didn't put it up for a reason. Oh, no. Tyler Higbee and your big-ass feet, motherfucker. Should have looked down. And that's what happens when you throw to a tight end and not a wide receiver. Ouch. Now they're going to have to settle for a field goal. Big-ass foot motherfucker. Tyler Higbee. Time for another beer. And pizza.
We're always stronger together. Toyota. Let's go places.
So what I'm saying is people like options. When you take Geico, you can call them anytime if you want to save the money. It don't matter, day or night. Use your computer, your smartphone, your tablet, whatever. The point is, you have options. Ah, how convenient. Wait, crab cakes. We don't get.
Geico. 15 minutes could save you 15% or more on car insurance.
Available now.
All right. When you eat pizza, you take the jersey off. Cheers, Corona with lime. Cheers, dispensary gummies, elderberry, wild brand, very good. Touchdown on the field, overturned. What should be. Okay. Let's go. Pizza boy.
Brad Rogers is going to let us know.
We had a healthy debate up here.
Yes, we have. And they're having a debate down there as well.
Come on, Rams fans, cry me a river. It was definitely out twice.
So they overturn it, and now you're down by 18, and it's fourth down. Do you go for it here? Another look. He doesn't have the ball at this point. He's out of bounds first.
Oh, my God.
He's inbounds there. He's inbounds.
I don't care if you're stoned,
He's inbounds.
drunk, sober. That first bite of pizza, oh, my God. So good. So good. It's like if you're a Starbucks person in that first sip of that Starbucks, whatever you get, field goal's up, and it's good. 21-6. Titans, you got lucky. Uncle Mo was definitely calling. He stepped out twice.
By Bose, the official sound of the NFL. And by Capital One, what's in your wallet?
Yeah, drop that fucking lime in there. Corona extra with the lime, baby. Drink that shit.
Kevin Dyson, this time ran out. Couldn't get in. Kurt Warner.
Wow, what a game. 23-16. I think this is the most Super Bowl rematches in one weekend of all time.
Who is this guy? What a year. What a year. What a run. Rams wound up 13-3 after they were 4-12. Dick Vermeil was the coach. What a game.
Truly one of the most remarkable stories in all of football with Kurt Warner. No question about that.
And there's Isaac Bruce, who scored the winning touchdown just before the 2-minute warning after Tennessee had erased a 16-0 deficit to tie the game. The run back by Marcus Johnson and brings it back out to the 21-yard line. So the two key guys at the end of the game, where are they now? The tackle, Mike Jones and Kevin Dyson. There it is, reaching Jones, making the tackle to save the game.
Whose house? Rams house. Dr. Kevin Dyson, principal. Mike Jones, who? Mike Jones. But ain't that Mike Jones? It's a different one.
You wonder how many times they've been asked about that play.
Sure. Start from the 20-yard line here.
Pizza's money. I mean, when I get Papa Murphy's, it's usually a cowboy pizza. If I'm rating it, okay, you got the sausage, you got the pepperoni, cheese, olives, everything is on point. A little slight of mushroom on there. I mean, we're talking 10 out of 10. If you actually love pizza, you know what I mean? Yeah, you can go Domino's, Pizza Hut, all these other ones that are out there. But for a take and bake, cowboy pizza, family size, $20 Tuesdays. They have the special where I think you can get it for like 15. It hits. I mean, it hits hard. It's very, very good. Yeah, there's other pizzas out there over 20 that you can buy. That's not you can't compare Little Caesars to, Papa Murphy's. Papa Murphy's, you got to compare it to the upper echelon of pizzas, even though it's a take and bake. And every time I get it, I never have any complaints. Yeah, Mike Jones, baby. Well, obviously, it shows you your age if you know who Mike Jones is. If you know who Mike Jones is, you're probably over 30. If you don't know who Mike Jones is, you're probably under 30. Pizza, 10 out of 10. Papa Murphy's, cowboy pizza, family size. Get one and eat it. Olives aren't for everyone. I mean, I like green pepper. I like combination pizza the best. So you can get cheese, pepperoni, sausage and pepperoni, Hawaiian, whatever you like. Some people think it's a crime to have pineapples on pizza. I disagree. I can eat that, and I think it tastes good. A little sausage, a little pineapple. It's not a crime to me. It's not for everyone's liking. But I like a pizza that's got everything on it. You know what I mean? Except for like anchovies. I'm not like a Ninja Turtle, okay? But green pepper and, give me the onion. Give me a little bit of everything on that combo pizza. And there's a place called Round Table Pizza here in Oregon. I'm not sure if they're in the Midwest or the East Coast. I don't think so. I think they're just based out of Oregon out here. And they have an amazing pizza, a Round Table Pizza combination pizza that I used to get when I was a kid. And I used to play games on the arcade like Road Blasters and some of those old school games that they had back in the day. And I remember that was like my favorite pizza. I mean, pepperoni is good. Meat Lovers is always fantastic. But, I mean, you really can't beat the price and the taste for $15 to $20, compared to like a $5 cheap-ass pizza from Little Caesars that tastes like trash. Like, sometimes you're broke and you got to get it. I mean, I've been there. You know what I mean? I'm spending $5 on some garbage-ass pizza. You know what I mean? And the only reason you get it is if you get a grocery store pizza for $5, it's half the size. You know what I mean? So you got to be able to maximize the pieces that you get of the pizza and how much you're paying for it, right? And then depending on the ingredients, you can tell with the cheese and the sausage and pepperoni and, the green peppers and the olives and the mushroom, whatever you have. But, yeah, combination. If I had to choose one pizza for the rest of my life, it's a combo. I mean, give me toppings. I don't got to eat them all. It could be like a taco. Some of them fly off when you take a bite, You don't want to eat it after? Fuck it.
Take your career to the next level with one of our many open positions.
Pizza, gummies, beer. Fanatic family. I don't know if it gets any better than that. Gang. You have a problem with people eating pineapple? Some people, it's like a religious thing. They like hate people that, you know. I mean, it's not that bad. I mean, Jesus. Like I can't date you because you eat pineapple pizza. But some people are like that, man. Matt Payton, do your homework, my dude. I'm rooting for you, my guy. We'll meet one day. Maybe I'll make a trip to Hawaii and we'll hang out, my dude. We'll be wearing our matching white Oregon chains. Or maybe I can get you to fly you out here to watch a Duck game with me. Front row. How would that be? Right behind the Duck bench. I'll give you the VIP treatment, man. They know your boy down in Eugene, okay? Gloves, we'll be wearing them. Chains, probably more than one. All right. Duck top to bottom. Even the shoes will be all matching, right? Stunner shades, hat, jersey, sweatpants, shoes, sunglasses, the works. Papa Murphy's New York pizza. I've never had it. Explain. What are we talking about? Because I know Chicago is like a deep dish, and I've actually been to Illinois, Chicago one time in my life. I've been to Oregon. I live here. California, Disneyland, right? Washington, up north of me. Japan, since I am Japanese, I went twice, but when I was very young. And I've been to Illinois. I've been to Chicago. You know, got a picture in front of Wrigley. Went to a Bulls game against the Warriors. We were there for work. Got pizza at 2 different spots there, and it's amazing. It's everything that they say it is. Anyone that's hating on it, you have no idea. Once you go there, I mean, there's a reason why people in Chicago are so goddamn fat. It's because they got all the pasta and the pizza there. No shit, everyone's fat in Chicago. You know what I mean? Now, there's a lot of, you know, I mean, I get it. If I lived there, I'd probably be like 300 pounds because that pizza is insane. The pasta, like everything they got there, like Chicago, you know, with their sandwiches and their subs, and I mean anything that you could think of food-wise that's not L.A. or New York or St. Louis or Texas or Nolans, you know what I mean? Like we know certain places got the gumbo or the good ribs, you know what I mean? But Chicago with the pizza, man, I'm telling you that it's to die for. It's like a bucket list shit. If you need to go to one of the places down there that's known for the deep dish, top 3 in Chicago, go, and it will be amazing. Like, I remember when you take the bite out of it, the cheese and how thick it is just nuts, and then even the crust tastes good. It's like that's one thing they're really known for is their crust. If you're not a crust eater, you will eat the crust more than likely for the deep dish in Chicago because they make it. I think we had one, the crust was cornbread. It was a cornbread crust with the pizza that was deep dish. I mean, game over, dude. Game fucking over. Air Whitey. Ooh, that sounds good. Traditional red sauce, mozzarella, pepperoni sausage, Parmesan, herbs, all the herbs, baby. Herb and cheese blend. New York style crust. Oh, my. Stafford. There we go. Cooper Cup. Go, go, go. Coop.
Match in this game coming in was Cooper Cup going against the rookie slot Elijah Bolden. And that's really the first time they're trying to take advantage.
21-6. Your boys got beer. Your boys got gummies. Your boys got pizza. Life is good. Fanatic family, football. Ooh, pass overthrown. We got Dexter tonight. We got Yellowstone tonight. 2-hour premiere. Okay, fire. Monday Night Football, Bears, Steelers. And I even get my cartoons at the end of the night. I got the Simpsons and the Bob's Burgers and the Family Guy. I love that shit. Like, I won't lie. Before I passed out earlier today, I was watching Simpsons on Disney+. I'm trying to watch it all the way from the beginning to the end and get caught up. It's like, 30-plus seasons. I'm on season 8, and I've been watching as much as I can when I have the time. So I have a long ways to go. Second down and 10, 21-6. Stafford, screen pass. Van Jefferson cannot elude the defender. Van has got a lot of talent. Van, you got robbed a Higbee TD. Wonk. Dude, trust me. That's the worst in fantasy football. Bro, I got Stafford in my lineup right now. I'm supposed to win the league overall. I'm 5-3. There's other teams that are 6-2. I know what it's like, dude. I have Burrow that I picked up just to block and make sure no one else has him. Horrible game today, like 7 points. Mahomes has like 10, and I don't even want to look to see what Stafford has. I mean, if he would have had that touchdown, I would have made me feel a little bit better, you know. Nice. Fantasy football is wild. The NFL is wild. Fourth and inches. All right, I'm going to click on it. I'm going to see how many points I have. Oh, my God. 4. Oh, Stafford. 173 yards, 2 picks, 4 points. Fuck me, dude. Come on. Stafford. First down. Rams. Move the chains. Ramily in the building. Titans are fighting, though. Darnold made me so mad today. Hey, the Patriots are one of the hottest teams in the NFL. They are getting hot at the right time. When Mac Jones, as a rookie, can put up 40, 50 points in a game, 40, 50, I don't care who the opponent is, even if it's like the Jets, okay? That's big. They're clicking. And you guys need to have Run CMC healthy from beginning to end, and it just seems like he never can stay healthy for a full season, and that's the downfall. Stafford, because everything's better with CMC. The O-line, the passing game, Darnold, the coaching, the defense, because CMC is the first pick in fantasy football every year because we assume if he stays healthy, he could be MVP, you know, because he's on that Derrick Henry level as far as athleticism, and he's probably the best pass-catching running back besides AK-41, in my opinion. There's a lot of great pass-catching backs. You know, Eckler can do a great job. There's a lot of guys, but if I had to pick one guy, I mean, AK-41 is kind of at the top of my list. I probably have him at 1, but there's other guys out there that can do some big things too. But I get it, man. Run CMC. That's why I run CMC and Dalvin Cook. I never draft him in fantasy because these motherfuckers never stay healthy. I can't draft Zeke either. I went wide receiver with the 5th pick with Devontae Adams, and I think it's going to work out for me, and I might do that strategy moving forward because running backs, you just don't know. But luckily, I picked some pretty good ones. I picked Najee Harris. I had a feeling that he was going to ball out year 1. He did. I got some key pickups like Mike Williams and Cordarrelle Patterson on the wire. That might help me win the championship. But I've drafted really well. Like I think I still have 80% of my team. Stafford, pump fake. Oh, it's 12 noon. You know what time it is? It's time for a sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. EA Sports. It's in the game. We steal from Orion, take his shit, and we don't give him credit. Gang. 21-6 Titans. Man, this defensive line on both ends has been very fun to watch. O-line, man, you guys are going to have to lift some weights. You know, you definitely did not hit the gym this morning. The other side of the football is so much better. Aaron Donald's like, yeah, we're good. And then Simmons is like, hey, motherfucker, we good too. Look at the score, biatch. 21-6. Simmons is like, hey, I got 3 sack lunches, motherfucker. Right? I love seeing performances like that. It reminds you of like J.J. Watt in their prime or like Bruce Smith or Reggie White. You see guys that go beast mode for like 2, 3, 4, 5 sacks. You're like, how is this possible? But you're just beating the shit out of your guy. 21-6 Titans. Let's go. It's 12 noon. You know what time it is. It's time for a sack lunch. And why am I watching Paris Hilton change the channel? Jesus. Fourth quarter, baby. Titans versus Rams live, play-by-play and reactions with your boy Ryan and the Northwest Sports Fanatics. Make sure you guys subscribe to the channel. Smash that like button either now or on your way out. Donate to your boy if you can. Cash App, $ OrionNWSF, or the YouTube Super Chat right here. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Cop a hoodie. They're only $35 right now on sale. They look good. You feel good. You play good. You represent the NWSF from the East Coast to the West Coast. Please do. No cap. And if you're looking for merch, Northwest Sports Fanatic merch, link is below every video on the YouTube page. Follow me. Facebook, YouTube, Twitter, Instagram, NW Sports Fanatics. Gang. I got my beer, got my gummies, got my pizza. Life is good. Fanatic family. So why do people hate Paris Hilton? It's not that I hate Paris Hilton. I could give a 2 shits about her. It's just like when they have those like celebrity people. Like I don't need to watch the Kardashians or, Paris Hilton. It's like, yeah, I get it. You guys are super rich. You can do whatever you want. You can go wherever you want. Money is not an issue. Like, I don't know. I think I could spend my time watching something else rather than some like you know, someone living that life. That's, I mean, let me read about, the NFL teams or, I'm not going to go out of my way and do it. Like, will I catch an episode? Probably not. You know what I mean? But, it's like even the Kardashian show. There was an intrigue around that family, right? And sometimes people watch that shit. They like it, I've watched maybe like an episode and a half in the, like, I don't know how many years they've been on, 10 years or something back in the day, just to see, like, is this an entertaining show that's funny, or is it just all like some fake shit? And for some people, they love that. Not your boy. Best records in the NFC: Cardinals 8-1, Rams 7-1, Packers 7-2. Hello, Buccaneers 6-2. Yeah, baby. Cowboys 6-2. Titans 6-2, Ravens 6-2, Chargers 5-3, Bills 5-3, Raiders 5-3. NFC looks much, much stronger on paper, and I think they are too. 54-yarder, and it's good right down the middle. That would have been good from 60, they said, with the technology. I think the only two teams that I can think that could win the Super Bowl for the AFC, well, I guess 3, but it would probably be 2. So, right, Chargers 1. I'm not sure if the Chiefs are going to get there. They're so up and down. But Chargers, you got to think that I could see them there. Ravens, I could see them there. Bills, I could see them with there, even as bad as a 9-6 loss to the Jags. And maybe the sleeper one would be the Patriots. Because if they keep getting hot at the right time and they stay healthy, would it be that much of a surprise if a 10-win team with Belichick coaching overachieves and gets to a Super Bowl? You know what I mean? Winning it, I don't think so. But that's the best case scenario for that, like, borderline team, kind of like the Saints. It's like all of a sudden you can just get hot at the right time as like a 6 seed-ish, 5th, 6th seed, and then run it all the way through. And people have done it before, so. Exactly, Finley. That's this football. You know what I mean? I don't know, man. I was really rooting for the Bengals to be like, okay, they're balling out immediately right after Burrow's, knee injury. Jamar Chase is top 5. Wow, right? But then it's like you get a team that plays a little bit better defense on them, a better team, or maybe just they took a team for granted or whatever. I don't know how you lose the fucking Jets. All right. But I don't know. It's weird. I wanted to kind of claim them as like, hey, this might be the best team in the AFC or top 2, top 3. But a couple bad losses, people's opinions will change and change for good reason. We have to be able to see a full product, of 4 months. It just can't be graded for a 1 month. Chiefs pretty good. 2nd month, horrible. And now they're just barely staying afloat. Could the Chiefs overachieve? Yeah. I don't know. Maybe too many holes with the defense and the O-line. But Mahomes has got to play better. And I don't think it's like teams figured him out, per se. I mean, some of it has to do with that. But I think the defense and the O-line and the lack of a good running game, consistent, is something that Mahomes relies on. And he's being exposed for it right now. It's like if he doesn't have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, no Kareem Hunt, it's tough. Because you're just kind of trying to fabricate points with guys like fucking Darrell Williams, who's like, what, a 3rd or 4th option? If Darrell Williams is your starting running back, you're in fucking trouble, especially if the O-line hasn't gelled yet, even though on paper they wanted to crown him this season with Orlando Brown and Joe Thuney. It was so much better. Looks like last year's with Mitchell Schwartz and Eric Fisher. People talk shit about that, but, hey, that one looked pretty good, if you ask your boy. 21-9 Titans. Nice first down. I still think the Bengals could be a top 4 team come playoff time, though. I like the Chargers. I like the Bills. Who knows about the Browns and Bengals? Those are kind of wild cards. I'm not sure if the AFC North team is good enough to win the Super Bowl or get there. But the one I like the best, I think, might be the Ravens, just with Lamar. I mean, I just want him to stay in the pocket, because if he stays in the pocket and goes to Hollywood Brown, then they can go to a Super Bowl or AFC Championship game. But if they go away from Hollywood Brown, I think that's going to be the difference from them even, go, as far as they go in the AFC. Woo! Aaron Donald! It's 12 noon. You know what time it is? A big 9-9 sack lunch. Yum, 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 yum. The Warren Sapp of this generation. Aaron Donald might be the best player in football history. He's good. 21-9. When your D tackle or nose tackle can get 19, 20, 21 sacks, that's like twice the amount of a good player or a great player that gets 10 sack lunches at a D tackle. 20? My Lord. Even Warren Sapp didn't get 20. And Warren Sapp was my guy. Incredible. Yeah, they're holding the shit out of him, and he still got the sack. He's like, let me hold you for 3-4 seconds, let go, and Aaron Donald's like, I'll still get the sack lunch, motherfucker. Look at this, 8 sack lunches. A sack lunch, person like me, a dream come true. 8? Woo! What a game. 21-9, defensive game. That's a lot of sack lunches. That's like so many sack lunches. I don't got anything for you on the 8th one. Like, the food is gone. There is no squeeze it, no Pop-Tart, no fruit chews, no sandwich. God, Aaron Donald. Von Miller and Aaron Donald combined have like some of the best stats for a combo, even though Von's past his prime. First ballot Hall of Famer. And, I mean, it's not like he's expected to be on the Aaron Donald level. Just be productive and stay healthy. That's all you got to do. Stay on the field, and then that's a good move. Tannehill, woo, baby, threading the needle. First down, Titans, Tennessee. Yeah, he's a don't forget about me, Julio Jones or A.J. Brown. Don't forget about these guys. He said, remember, I'm still first ballot Hall of Fame. And it sucks because, you know, some guys are DeAndre Hopkins guys. Some guys are Julio guys. You know, and the main knock on Julio, if you're a Hall of Fame guy or you're a fan, is that you want him with his body size to be like Calvin Johnson. But since he doesn't score like Calvin Johnson did, that's why we critique him differently, even though he might be top 5 all time as a wide receiver, Julio Jones. But it's like, dude, you didn't get in the end zone enough for me. You know what I mean? Like, you're such an athletic body. If you were like Megatron, you would be higher than Megatron. You would be Julio. It would go like Jerry Rice. You know, it would go, let's see, what kind of order are we going to go? Where are we going to go? Maybe top 5 still. Top 6. But I think Jerry Rice 1, Randy Moss 2, T.O. 3, and then at 4, it's like Larry Fitzgerald and a bunch of other guys that, you know, based off their careers, they look very, very good, but there's some amazing wide receivers that are going to be on the up and up. That's facts. But Julio, God damn it, just get in the end zone a little bit more. You know what I mean? Like, if you were like Megatron end zone wise, you'd be probably right there with T.O. and Randy Moss. Like, people would be, all right, who's the next after Jerry Rice? It could have been you. You could have been Julio Jones over T.O. and Randy Moss. That's a big thing if you'd had Megatron's stats. But I'd probably go Megatron 4 for me. Like, if you see the dominance that he had, he was like Barry Sanders at the running back position. And even though T.O. and Randy Moss are great, I have a lot of respect for Megatron. I mean, him and Barry left in their primes. They could have played another 5 to 10 years. And who really knows what kind of stats could have been put up. But leaving in your prime, there's something about that as far as a legacy is concerned. Leaving out on top. Second down and 13. Shotgun set, Tannehill, 21-9. Sack lunch avoided. Pass tipped. Incomplete. Jalen Ramsey still talking that shit. As he should. That's a fire jersey. That Ramsey. Like, you know, I'm a Bucks fan, but like that would be something I could throw in the closet, the white one. I like white over the colored jerseys, red or blues, or, you know, except unless it's apple green like my Ducks. But the white jerseys in baseball, NFL, NBA, they just look a little bit more swaggy. They look more clean to me. Ramsey jersey would be fire as far as me being a defensive guy. Steve Largent, the GOAT, absolutely here in the Northwest. I mean, as far as like not even just white Caucasian wide receivers, but just wide receivers in general, one of the best ever. Like before there was Jerry Rice, there was Steve Largent. I mean, that's really what it was. 21-9 Titans. All right, Rams, I see you. Some people like your jersey. Some people think they're ugly. Some people like the color scheme. Some people don't. I won't lie. If the Bucks lose to the Rams and we're going to get the Rams in the Super Bowl, I want them to do the LA thing to make it history. So the Super Bowl's in LA, and then you get the Rams and the Chargers, both from LA. Like, do something really special like that. A little foreshadowing if my Bucks can't get there, even though I want them to. Maybe we'll get a LA Super Bowl. Maybe Chargers and Rams. Maybe we'll get that option. Ooh. Because the Rams, I'll watch them. I mean, sometimes they'll struggle, but I mean, with Matthew Stafford there, they're one of the funner teams to watch in the NFL, even if you're not a fan of that particular team. 21-9, Titans. Wonk. He says, I need cup touchdown. Yeah, I need a lot of shit, dude. Luckily, I think I might still win, but yeah, I got Stafford shitting the bed for me right now. Fantasy, and like I said, I tried to do the best option, you know.
So for me, home was wherever we go.
Lowe's is honored to save military families 10% every day.
4 points still. Bruh. Bruh. Not good. Only 7 with Henderson, too. Adams, 10. Hollywood Brown, 20. Schultz, 9.4. Not bad. Cordarrelle Patterson, 19.6, essentially 20. Dolphins D, this is what helped me. 18. Huge. 3 interceptions, forced recovery, or fumble recovery, 9 points against. Whew, that was good. That was just for a 1 week thing, too. Like it's the Texans. And then Tucker with 10. And then I had Mahomes on the bench with 10. Mike Williams with 7. Josh Jacobs at 13.5, which I would have put in. And then Michael Carter, 9.6. And then Burrow with a 7. Ouch. And then I got Carson on IR. So I don't know. I still feel good. But it could be better.
Only pay for what you need.
Says, do you think some people hold it against Jerry Rice that he finished his career on a practice squad? Fuck no, dude. I watched Jerry. I mean, I was born in 82, so I saw Jerry in his prime, like college, and then transition into the pros. I mean, Jerry's work ethic, if you've ever seen the Jerry Rice story, like a 30 for 30, his dad was like a fucking bricklayer, and this guy would fucking be laying the bricks down, like, with his dad. So if you're doing that type of fucking physical work as a little kid, yeah, you probably got work ethic like a motherfucker. And if you got that work ethic like that, Jerry Rice, Kobe, Jordan, rest in peace, Kobe, that's what separates the good from the great, is like that work ethic and that grind that you're going to work harder than anyone. That's facts. And then you got to have that ability, too. Memopolis in the building. What to do? Championship. Memopolis versus Orion. Northwest Sports Fanatics, maybe. You just got to be, 2 of the best 4 teams in the league. Memopolis. What to do? No, but I don't think anyone gives a fuck. I mean, remember Jerry Rice on the Niners and the Raiders? I mean, you don't got to remember the Seahawks version of Jerry, but it's based off those 2 teams. That's what you remember him by. But mostly just the Niners. But he did have some good Raider years, so Raiders. I don't want to, they had Rich Gannon, they had Jerry, they had the number 1 offense against Tampa, in that 0-2 year. Number 1 offense, number 1 defense. It's just, guess what? I had Sapp, Brooks, Lynch, Rondé Barber, and a bunch of other guys, Simeon Rice, and then A-Train, Mike Allstott on the offense. Game over. You already knew I was going to win that shit. 21-9, and Gruden, even though he's like cancel culture, he was a big part of bringing me over the top because Dungy was so conservative, always going for field goals. I needed someone to risk it for the biscuit, and Gruden had that in the playbook with Brad Johnson, and it was good enough to win. That's facts. 21-9, Titans. Stafford, play action fake, rolling to his right, steps up in the pocket, avoids the sack lunch, overthrown, incomplete. Elliott Evans was sleeping. Yeah, he missed a lot. I drank beer. I took gummies. I ate some fucking pizza. Yeah, man. What to do? Elliott Evans, one of the biggest supporters of the channel. Gang. What to do? You guys will bounce back, but damn, what a wild weekend, huh? Like losing to the Falcons, you're like, what? Like, especially after you beat the Bucks, you're almost in like, that's not possible. But the NFL, I mean, if you see the Jags beat the Bills 9-6 and then you lose the Falcons, it makes sense, right? Nothing makes sense in the NFL. Nice. First down, Rams. Oh, of course, flags on the play, probably holding on the O-line, you bastards. They're like, oh, I need fantasy points with Stafford and Henderson, and let's just fuck Orion over and have them have 9 in the fourth quarter. 9? Come on. Everyone that's in fantasy that's got like Cooper Kupp and Robert Woods and Higbee or Stafford, we're like, oh, man. better have big performances from your other 8 or you're fucked. Even the best at predicting football have a problem predicting football. I mean, I don't know. I feel that I can predict, just as much as the best guy that's out there with all the film and articles of all the teams that I watch if I follow all 32. But sometimes the unexpected happens. Sometimes you can see patterns and you can call it out. Like, be a little like O-Dog, Northwest Sports Fanatics or Tony Romo on CBS. But 3rd down and 11. Stafford. Woo, baby! Threading the needle. What a fucking throw. First down, Rams. Robert motherfucking Woods. Woo! Threading the motherfucking needle. What a fucking throw that was. I mean, it's like the game has been in shambles. You can put an emphasis on that throw and catch or not. That might be the turning point of this game if the Rams can come back and win, which is not likely, but this is the NFL. Nice catch. First down, Rams. Uncle Mo. Hello, Uncle Mo. Yes, I am in the building, he says. 21-9, you get a touchdown, and it's, 21-16? One good stop, another touchdown, you win the game. 23-21? It's just about Uncle Mo. It's about that momentum. And they're starting to get some, but you're running out of time. Running out of time, baby. Oh, tip pass. Almost still caught by Higbee. Woo. Okay. Chiefs gone chief in the building. Adventures with AG. See, it's all that shit talking Adventures with AG. We finally got some Rams fans coming in. Okay. You could be the best team and all, but sometimes you got to get slapped in the mouth. You know what I mean? You're good. All right, but even the good or the great can be beaten. So that's why it's good for like the Rams and the Bucks and the Packers to lose, because those are, Cardinals. There's certain teams that are up there. Cowboys, Saints. Throw the records out the window if you're one of the top 6 teams in your conference. Anyone can beat anyone. Don't give a shit if someone's fucking 10-0. They can go against someone that's 7-3, and that 7-3 team can win. Cooper Kupp. Coop. You got Stafford also? Yeah, bro, dude. I'm still going to, I think, win the league, and I got an amazing team. But, I mean, having Joe Burrow, I just picked him up last week just to have, an extra person because, Mahomes is struggling, and I got Stafford. I drafted Mahomes, and I drafted Stafford. I didn't really need Burrow, but I was like, all right, maybe one more option just in case Mahomes doesn't turn it around or Stafford gets hurt. He had a back issue. So I was like, fuck, now I got to go get Burrow. But luckily he was there, and I got him. But, I mean, he had a horrible day. Mahomes had a horrible day. Stafford's having a horrible day. Something in that water today. 3rd down and 3. I need points with Stafford and Darrell Henderson. Just throw it to him 100 times in a row. Thank you. Look at that. But he didn't get the first down. Uh-oh. 4th down. You need points with Rams, D, and Van Jefferson, yeah? And so even when they're one of the best teams, like Rams or Tampa or Packers, you can have great players just play like shit. You know what I mean? And you're like, fuck, the game plan did not go to them. It's just the way the flow of the game went. So sometimes you get consecutive drives for consecutive first downs for big plays. That's how you get big fantasy points with your guy that gets 130 yards compared to 30. They have those momentum swinging drives that consist of 7 to 12 plays usually, right? Or you just go lucky for one big play. Ooh. Floater. Incomplete. Wow. And Stafford's hurt. Uh-oh. Matthew, go to the bench. Now he's like, we don't want to lose Matthew Stafford for the year. All right, he's not playing anymore. We lost. Maybe that's how the Rams will do this. Ooh. Elliott Evans. Yeah, man. It's wild. For everyone that wanted to crown the Bills, Josh Allen versus Josh Allen, though. That's what we saw. It's like the first time a player has sacked a quarterback with the same name in NFL history. Josh Allen on Josh Allen. And the Josh Allen that's not as famous, the one on the Jags, he's actually a fucking good player. He was a good draft pick. He's just not on a good football team. But once they get recognized, I think he'll get a lot more pub. But who comes out of the AFC? You tell me. I mean, at this point, we kept thinking it was the Bills. We kept thinking it was maybe the Chiefs or the Browns in the preseason. They've kind of fallen off. Like, there's no really one team. I mean, the Ravens got the best record and probably are maybe the top dog, I guess, for now. But, I mean, if they play anyone in the NFC, I think that NFC team can win easily. No disrespect to Lamar or anyone from the AFC, but that's what I said. You know what I mean? I mean, Chiefs could get hot, Chargers, Patriots. You know, there's certain teams that could get hot. Bengals could turn it around. Maybe, I don't know. Maybe New England is underrated and they're better than we think, and they get hot. And you got Belichick and McDaniels. That's always possible with Mac Jones. So, but I mean, Cowboys and Saints are very hit and miss. But when they're hot, they can beat anyone in the league in any conference. And then Bucks, Rams, Cardinals. I mean, got to throw Packers in there too. Yeah, NFC is so much better. I think you don't even have to be an NFC fan to recognize that. Can an AFC team win a Super Bowl? Yeah, they can win a Super Bowl, but it's just, I don't know. It would have to be a Bills team that's just like on fire, just clicking on all cylinders. That might be the only way I could see a team winning, or maybe the Chargers with Herbert if they get there. But other than that, I don't know if it's possible. Maybe Ravens too, with Lamar if he gets hot at the right time and just stays in the pocket and doesn't run and just goes to Hollywood Brown like a motherfucker, right? Gives me all kinds of fantasy points, then boom, Super Bowl. I mean, maybe that's what it's meant to be, you know? You need Rams D to get an interception or a fumble recovery. Fantasy football, I mean, you could be a genius in the NFL world, and it's still tough to win at fantasy football. There's no really rhyme or reason. You got to have a good draft, and if you have a good team on your bench, that's really makes it difficult to really decide on who's going to beast out. But the great ones at fantasy know who you are. 21-9, Titans. Tannehill, hands off. Adrian Peterson, going nowhere. He said, fuck, these guys are fast. He said, bruh, I tried to get 6 yards and I got 2. Oh, ankle dog. Ooh, ankle. Ooh, that reminds me of basketball. Don't watch that. Ouch. Tiptoeing in my Jordans. Okay, riffraff. Tiptoe in my Jordans. Oh, riffraff is hilarious. 21-9 Titans, 6:05 left in the fourth quarter. 2nd down and 9. Good game, right? I mean, a lot better than we thought. I mean, I was hoping the Rams were just going to put a can of whoop ass, and I was going to see Von Miller and Stafford throw for 4 touchdowns and Henderson run for 2, and my fantasy football team looking nice, but they said nope. Sports gods are like, not today, Orion. At least I have Najee Harris still for tomorrow to make up for it. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. You left out George Kittle and yeah. Hey, sometimes when those guys, for me in fantasy, you have to prove it to me for like 2 weeks or more that you can do it consecutively. Because if you're like good 1 week, bad 1 week, I'm taking a risk on that spot in fantasy because you might not hit and give me like 3 and I'm going to punch a wall. You know what I mean? So you have to be very careful. You know what I mean? Like you want points. Sometimes you have to go for the obvious. Sometimes you take a risk. Tannehill. Laundry on the field. Flag on the play. Let's look at the body language. It looks like it's on the Rams. Yep. Sean McVay's eyes were just about to pop out of his fucking head. Did you see that? Roughing the passer. Aaron Donald. Oh, no. He says, why? He's like, that has to be bullshit, he says. Let's see. You can't call that because he pushed him. I thought if he would have body slammed him or F5'd him like Brock Lesnar, right? That's one thing. But he dove and pushed. You can't give that penalty. Tell me, what do you guys think? Is that a penalty or not? I say fuck no, dude. Because I mean, if that's going against you, you're like hell no. That's bullshit. I mean, if I'm on Bucks defense and I do that, I'm like, dude, that's not a penalty. I mean, come on, dude. You want me to body slam the motherfucker, DDT him, fucking, Michinoku driver. Okay, I can do that, right? Or you can push him. Come on. Bad call right there, in my opinion. 21-9 Titans. Right? I mean, dude, just wild. I mean, these refs, sometimes they're consistent, but I mean, why? You're doing it because he's Aaron Donald and he's physical? Well, no shit. He's the best defender in the league. Like, very weak penalty there.
I think there's a place for protecting quarterbacks. There's a place
Chris Collinsworth is like, oh, okay, let me listen to what Orion has to say. Ugh. Officiating is tough, though, too, because anyone that knows someone like Swaggy P, he does reffing. So it's like if you know someone that's doing it or, you know, you're doing it yourself, it's probably one of the hardest jobs to do in any sport, to be consistent. Ooh, little drop-off. Nice tackle. Fuck, I wouldn't want to be a goddamn ref. You get fucking just a lot of stress in your life. Another laundry play. But they do get paid good money, referees in the NFL. 21-9. Ooh. Rams fans are not having it. Uh-oh. Are they picking on him right now? Is this like the Rasheed Wallace thing? Like you're just like doing something or... Oh. Oh. Yeah, that's a penalty. That's a penalty. Damn, you tried to just kill him right there, dude. It's like we do want Ryan Tannehill living still on this earth, okay? I know you want to win the game and you're down 21-9, but let's not just like slam him into some other atmosphere. Jeez. The NFL is very soft, though, compared to what it used to be. It used to be much worse. If you go back and watch like highlights on YouTube from like the 70s, 60s, wow. You watch like the Steelers, they're like clotheslining people like in WWF back in the day, like as hard as you can. And that was like not even called as a penalty, man. The rules were so wild if you go back and watch footage of the Steelers in the 70s, like Mean Joe Green and Jack Lambert. Wow, man. First down, Titans. Uh-oh. First and goal. Looks like Uncle Mo. Yeah. Or it's like refs making up the penalties. They do it in the NBA all the time. You know, they make a bad call and they make up for it on the other end. You know, just to say, hey, yeah, we fucked up silently, and then we're going to give you this bullshit call that's like 50-50. It's tough. 50-50 calls in sports are tough, especially if you're like hoping the ref calls it your way. Usually it ends up for the other team. First and goal. Tannehill under center saying, fuck you, Rams. Dude, who would have thought the Titans would have won this game? I mean, with no Derrick Henry, realistically. Like, how many people honestly thought the Titans were going to win? Maybe like, what, 10% of people on planet Earth? Maybe less? I mean, it's not a lot. I mean, Rams were, I think, heavily favored. It's like the NFL was like, yeah, we're going to give you a loss. Fantasy football, it's very, very tough. Even the elites have these games where they get like 5 to 10 points, and you're like, how the fuck is that possible? It's like, this motherfucker got me 45 last week, and then he gives me 5? But that's the NFL sometimes. Just fucking wild. 21-9 Titans. Mike Vrabel, a very good coach. Top 10 in the NFL, no question. 100%. If anyone tells you otherwise, they're a fucking idiot. Second down and goal, Tannehill. Pound the rock. Poof, 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 poof. Down to the 1. Packers, Chiefs. I can believe it was close, absolutely. The Jets are the best. I mean, how the hell did they beat the Bengals? I mean, I wish I would have watched that live. Watching that as a Jets fan was probably one of the coolest things that they've had happen to their franchise in a long time. Especially when you have a guy that comes in there and throws for like 300 or 400. You're like, oh, wow, okay. This could be something. Third down and goal, 21-9 Titans, 3:06 left in the fourth quarter. Corona, the gummies, the pizza, it's a good day. Third down and goal. We got the Bears and the Steelers tomorrow. You know your boy's excited. Man in motion. Will they pound the rock or nah? Yes, they do. Touchdown, Titans, Adrian Peterson. They say he's too old. They say he can't do it. He says, F you. brother. Wow. Wowee. Wowee, that's a big favor, too. 7.5 is big. That's not like 1.5 or 2 or 3 that you normally see, or 3.5. When it's over 6 points, it's pretty huge, dude. Especially, you know, if it's like over 10, then you know it's like a big matchup, like number 1 versus number 32. But wow, look at him burst. Boo, 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 boo. Pump those legs. Pump those legs, Hall of Famer. I remember Oregon played Adrian Peterson in Oklahoma, and I remember watching that game. The unbelievable talent Adrian Peterson is. It's unreal. 28-9. Could you imagine if this was like a Super Bowl rematch and ends up being Titans and Rams? No, probably the most likely pairing. But then if this was the end scenario of said Super Bowl, Rams fans would be like, oh, no. Titans would be like, oh, wow, we won a Super Bowl without Derrick Henry. I don't know what the probability of that being. Titans winning the Super Bowl, probably like what, 5% or less? I mean, I don't think that's the best. But, I mean, who knows coming out of the AFC, really? It's the hardest to really predict, I think, moving forward. I mean, you can gain a little bit of momentum by reading stats and looking at win streaks and, you know, home and away and who's healthy and whatnot. But I'm not sure if there's a clear-cut winner. Bills and Chargers, maybe, Ravens, if I had to go with 3 teams now. But, I mean, you want to say Chiefs so badly, don't you? You know what I mean? But it's like I need to see Mahomes play better, and they need to get a running game going. And then that'll make the defense better. Oh, man. Yellowstone. Dexter. Let's go. Rocky Balboa. Adrian. Love the NFL. So much fun. It's like any game you watch, you never know what's going to happen. Like, you don't get that. I mean, with wrestling, the outcomes are predetermined, but I still watch AEW or WWE. But with, like, sports, with, like, NFL, like, you really don't know what's going to happen in the game. Like, you can predict to a certain degree, but as far as, like, the plays themselves, like, who's going to have the big plays, like, who knows? You can't predict, like, a defensive guy is going to have, you know, 2 5-sack games back-to-back. You never know. $300 off a shitty laptop. Dell. Just joking, but I wouldn't buy one. If I was going to get a computer, right, it wouldn't be that one. That one might be okay and all, but not that one. It's like, shit, if I'm getting another computer, I want to get like a gaming computer. You know, I see these people that have the gaming computers with a chair. Shit is fire. It's like, I need one of them. The modem is like hollow, and it's got like colors coming out, like green and yellow. It's like keyboard is all crazy, like glows in the dark, changes color. I want that shit. That shit looks dope. But I just don't have time to do that first job, this job, and then do a gaming channel and do like maybe one day, you know, I could do that with the 2K and the Madden and the Grand Theft Auto 6 and stuff. I mean, maybe one day when I get bigger. 28-9 Titans. Holly Hundo in the building. What to do? I hope you're feeling better from the incident that happened. Hopefully you're getting a lot of rest. Hope you're doing good. Big win with the Chiefs. Not the game I think that anyone really saw coming, but hey, a dub is a dub. 28-9 Titans. Shotgun set, Stafford. Cooper Kupp tight roping the sideline. Tiptoe in my Jordans. Riff Raff, I see you. Okay. Man, it's cool to see Adrian Peterson, you know, do something significant. We thought he was washed up when he was on the Lions, and he still keeps making plays. Not every game, but he's a little bit more consistent than you would think for a guy that's past the prime, even though he's a Hall of Fame player. It's cool to see, man. Shows the kind of the difference between the good and the great. That's facts. You think Super Bowl is Titans and Bucks? Bucks win 27-23. Oh, I don't know. Ooh, big hit. Nice catch. First down, Robert Woods, move the chains. God, man, this is not good for my fantasy football. Titans get Henry back for the playoffs. There's a rumor that he'd be really close if it was like towards AFC Championship game or Super Bowl, but I don't know if you really want to do that with someone that's going to be your running back maybe for the next 10 years, and he's a top running back in the NFL, like number one in most people's minds. So I like AK-41 a lot as well, but I mean, Kamara, Run CMC, Dalvin Cook. I mean, there's a lot of good running backs, but I think it's pretty significant. I mean, Henry has proven for the last couple years he has been the best statistically on film. I mean, stiff-arming people to fucking Pluto and back. We've seen a couple of those this season too. 28-9. Titans, there we go. A little fantasy points for me. Not with Cooper Kupp, but with Matthew Stafford. Titans, they're well coached. With Simmons with the sack lunches, 3 of them. Them getting to Matthew Stafford, offense clicking. It's all about momentum, Uncle Mo. So I mean, normally on paper, this is Rams 99 out of 100. If you did Madden simulations, it'd probably be like 90 out of 100 that the Rams win. But out of those, other 10 chances, this was one of those times. Everything went right. For the Titans, even though Ramsey had a pick and they had some good plays, on defense, but the unpredictable NFL, right? Yeah, Jamison Meza, congratulations, big victory. Do you think Kershaw leaves the Dodgers? I think they paid him more money. I think my boy Joe at work, he follows the Dodgers, and my dad, like everything, every day Dodgers. I'm pretty sure that I think they gave him some kind of extension or money. I don't know all the details of it, but just briefly what I was hearing. So I think that he's still committed. I mean, at this point, as a Dodger fan, I mean, he's probably past his prime and you can let him go, but he's such a big figure, like the pitcher, and we finally got him the ring. It's like, it'll be tough. It's like a loyalty thing of like having him stay with the Dodgers, but the smart thing would probably be to have him move on so you can put that payroll towards a better, younger pitcher, but I don't know if the loyalty factor with the Dodgers, they'll probably keep him around until he retires, I would assume. So, it says, Titans do it the best. We are overlooked and disrespected. Hey, and no Derrick Henry, that's what makes it even more impressive. I mean, the defense and the offensive line, if you win that battle, it does not matter who the quarterback is or the running back or the wide receiver. Even if you have number one, and number one, quarterback, running back, wide receiver, if your O-line and D-line play better, you will win that matchup every time. And you could be like the Dolphins, just that you play amazing D for that one game. O-line plays well. Ariana Grande. New Law & Order SVU. I watched that. Special Victims Unit. I watched that too. But we got Dexter. Dexter is new tonight. Yellowstone. I am watching Yellowstone as soon as I get off here on the YouTube. Yellowstone, 2-hour premiere. You don't even have to like cowboy shit to like Yellowstone. Great show. Lots of drama, lots of craziness. If you are looking for a show to watch, Yellowstone is a good one. I'm really excited about Dexter, though, but I might have to wait for a few episodes and then kind of roll like marathon style. It's like I can't just watch one. It's like if you're watching, and I think they're doing a 10-episode set, so that'd be like, 2.5 months? I want to watch like 3 at a time. It's like so good of a show, I can't watch just 1 hour. Handoff. Sony Michel. Who? Yeah, it was on the Patriots. Darrell Henderson gets pretty much like 90% of the touches, though. Which he should, because I drafted him in fantasy, not for him to split. Darrell Henderson. Oh, we got an injury. David Long Jr. down on the field. Yeah, Law and Order, man. Like some of those shows that, Simpsons, Law and Order, there's ones that, Grey's Anatomy. If you got 20 seasons on a show, yeah, the show's probably pretty fucking good. I like Blacklist a lot. If you guys are looking for just like the ultimate drama FBI shit, like Blacklist with James Spader. Oh my God, James Spader might be the best actor alive. Like if you watch Blacklist, my God, great show. Criminal Minds is goated. Absolutely, I watched that. We would watch marathons of that. They have certain, I don't know if it's like A&E, but I could go like 3 to 6 hours of watching Criminal Minds, like episode, boom, 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 like. insane shows. I mean, I have a wide variety. I mean, I watch like Discovery Channel, History, National Geographic. I'll watch Alaska shows. It's not just sports, you know, but then I like to go like the Grey Anatomy. It's like I like that. And, you know, I like Good Doctor is a good show too as well. It's like you wouldn't think you would really like these like medical shows, but sometimes like the character development is very good, and the acting and the actors and actresses do a great job. It's well written. You know, for a show to be that legendary, you know, it's like you almost are like have to like take a peek. Like, okay, if this show's been on for, you know, 10, 15, 20 years, you got to have ratings to be able to keep things up like that. Criminal Minds, yeah, Criminal Minds is fire. Great show. Never a bad episode. Blacklist, he's a better super agent than 007. Facts. Dude, James Spader, are you kidding me? That show, man, Blacklist. And you got to watch it from the beginning. If you watch it from the beginning with all the character development, I mean, it is. It's hard to put into words. Like, you're on the edge of your seat, like, legitimately, like, every episode. It's incredible. 28-9, shotgun set, Stafford. Incomplete. Pyro in the building, Titan in the building, Holly Hundo in the building, Elliot Evans in the building, Deacon in the building, Chiefs gone Chief in the building. Tomorrow's game hopefully will be pretty good. We got Bears, we got Steelers, Justin Fields, you know, up moments, you know, down moments, but still fun to watch as a rookie. Maybe hasn't developed the same way as Mac Jones, but again, you have Nagy or you have Belichick and McDaniels. Yeah, you choose who's the better spot to learn under. It's definitely with the Patriots. If you're going to be a quarterback, that's the place to go to get developed. Stafford. Fucking A, man. Screen pass incomplete. Come on, Stafford. He's like, Orion needs some fantasy points. Nah, I'll just fucking throw it into the dirt. You know, the throw needs to go 5. I'll throw it for 3. He's like, yeah, fuck Orion. No fantasy for you today, dude. Come on, Stafford. I have Stafford and Henderson in the game. When you have like 2 or 3 spots in fantasy football out of your 9, you're investing a lot in that game. You're like, they fucking better win. And if they don't, I need to see some fucking stats. Because if you fucking play 2 guys or 3 in your lineup and they all suck, yeah, you lost. Stafford. Ooh, nice catch. Robert Woods, a very underrated wide receiver, same as Cooper Kupp. And I would probably do Tyler, get to the door, and Lockett. I think he is very underrated. I think Tyler Lockett might be the most underrated elite receiver that's not known as an elite receiver. He's very good, especially for a smaller guy. They got DK on one side, but I think if I had to choose one or the other, I mean, DK is so much younger, I get, but, I mean, consistency. Lockett has proven he is very good at route running and catching in the red zone. Another guy that was good in the red zone, this guy, Isaac Bruce. You might have heard of him. Him and Torrey Holt. Man, they had a team. Marshall Falk. They had a team, didn't they? Kurt Warner, the greatest show on turf. 99 and 01. They could have beat the Patriots. They only lost by 3. That could have been a changing legacy for the Rams. Sean McVay's been to 1. They lost. Low-scoring game against the Pats with Jared Goff. You'll get there again. You'll get there again, young fella. You'll be to a couple Super Bowls before the Rams are done. 28-9. 4th down and inches. Stafford. First down, Rams. All right, they're like, for pride, we need points here. I need some fantasy points. Hey, I got to win any way I can, man. Ooh, good tackle on 1st and goal. Titans are like, we are not letting you score this touchdown. Like, fuck that. We're up 28-9. We are not giving you a freebie. Let's see if that holds true. McVay's like, oh, fuck. How did we fucking lose this game, dude? How the fuck did we lose this game? Stafford? Rams fans are saying the same goddamn thing. They're like, God damn it, we needed Von Miller. I was like, damn, dude, I get it with Von Miller not playing, but you're just going to play like that just because he's not playing? Like, wow. That's the narrative. But it should be, wow, the Titans. Nothing. It shouldn't even be the Rams conversation. It should be all Titans. Like the defense, the O-line, no Derrick Henry, Tannehill. But it'll be all Rams played bad instead of Titans played amazing. You know what I mean? The favoritism in the NFL, it's just when you have superstar guys like Stafford and Aaron Donald and Ramsey, that's what they're going to gravitate towards in the media instead of like a Simmons. 28-9, Stafford, just screwing me over in fantasy. False start, offense. Gosh. Man, oh man. All kinds of penalty yards. Sarah Small, Jameson Meza, Pyro, Mimopoulos. What it do? 3rd down and goal. So I definitely have to pick up this COVID test since the manager at my company supposedly got COVID. So hopefully he's okay. And then as long as we do the test and the 4 of us and the unload the trailers, if we're good, then I can work on Tuesday. So I'm hoping everything is good. Oh, pass caught but out of bounds. But I feel for the guy because I think he's recently married and he's got like a newborn, like a baby girl that's like 1. So I'm like, oh shit, he's got COVID. Now you don't want to give the baby any sickness. I was like, and obviously he's with his wife, which I think I don't know how long they've been together, maybe less than 5 years or something, maybe even as recent as a year or 2. So I'm like, oh man, I just, you start to think about other people and it's like, oh, I'm hoping that, they'll have enough money to like be able to be okay because I don't know how long they're gonna have him not at work. So it looks like they might maybe 2 weeks. I would assume you have to be like away from people. You have to be able to pass the test or whatever. And so, yeah. But I'm vaccinated. I wash my hands. I'm very careful. But there's times I get when people are vaccinated and they get it. So hopefully everything ends up being good. Because I don't really want to miss an extended portion of work. That'll be hard on the Bills. Stafford. Nice pass. Touchdown, Rams. Let's see if it stands or if there's a laundry on the field. Of course there is. Damn it. Talking it into existence. Sony Michelle says, thanks, Orion. Garbage. It's probably got a hold on the offense. Defense. Ooh. Penalty decline. Touchdown, Rams. Sony Michelle, you get your fantasy points. Darrell Henderson. Damn it. And, of course, I have Darrell Henderson, too. Man, 10 days. That's tough, you know what I mean? But I feel for him personally because I can just be like, okay, I'm not in that situation, but if I was, like newly married or had like a baby girl that was 1, I'm like, oh shit. And you're like the manager guy at this warehouse, it's like, it's a good guy, you know what I mean? It's like there's like 100 people that work at this place, but there's a crew of us of 5 that unload the trailers and do a lot of the warehouse stuff. Extra point is up and it's good. So hopefully he'll be okay. I don't have his phone number, otherwise I would have texted him. Yeah, but that's definitely not going to be easy. And I know he's had a couple appliances break down, like a dishwasher or like a washer or dryer, stuff like that. I think it was refrigerator broke, and then I think washer and dryer crapped out. And if you have to like buy those, like even used, you're probably paying like $1,000, like $500 each or more. For a washer dryer combo over $1,000, and a fridge is like over $1,000 typically, unless you get one on sale. So that's like, oh man, you know what I mean? Like when you talk to your friends or people at work or whatever, and it's just like bad luck. Hopefully things get better. Yeah, but I gotta take the test tomorrow. Should be fine. Hopefully. But I didn't really work directly with this guy. Like, we all worked in our separate areas, and I was never around this guy. So I think I'll be good, but you never know, right? 28-16, Titans, 24 seconds left in the 4th quarter. What an unbelievable game of a 28-16. We did not see this coming. Good to have you in the building, Holly. I figured you'd be showing up within the next week or so. Just because if if you're not in there, you got other, Grossi and other people, the Vikings fan and some of the other people that you probably help out on YouTube and whatnot. But it's good to have you in the room, and I hope you're feeling, slightly better. I imagine it's probably going to be like a recovery process where it's not going to be like 1 or 2 days. It might be like a week or two or whatever or longer. But hope things get better. First down and 10, 28-16, 20 seconds left. A kneel down, and that's a final. A final. Man. A rout tonight, 28-16. Okay, well, the show is over. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. I love you and I appreciate you. I'll be here tomorrow for the Bears and the Steelers reaction videos. After that on Tuesday and Wednesday, if possible. And then Thursday night football. Hope you guys had a great night. Yellowstone. All right, season premiere just started, I think, a half hour ago. 2-hour special. You looking for something awesome to watch tonight? Yellowstone. Watch it. It's fantastic. Kevin Costner. Unbelievable. All right? Unbelievable. And then there's also Dexter. So if you have Showtime, watch Dexter. Oh, thank you so much, Holly Hundo. Appreciate you. Thank you. Oh, appreciate you. Thank you so much. Holly Hundo. Thank you, with a hundo. Thank you so much. That's definitely going to help because I'm missing work tomorrow. And missing work tomorrow, not good. Not good at all. So, I mean, I'm missing out on like $100, at least 100 something, you know what I mean? Because if you get paid hourly, you work, roughly 8 hours, you have a 30-minute lunch, whatnot. So, yeah, that's huge. Thank you so much, Holly Hundo. Great to see you back in the room. Thank you for that, too, because, yeah, things are going to be a little tight, I feel, in the next few days. So that definitely is a huge, huge thing.
People are just looking to take care of their home. They don't want water. They don't want mold. They don't want rats.
Hundo, donated by, guess who? Holly Hundo. And not only that, on the Cash App, too. So, like, that is something I can use immediately. It's not necessarily just going straight to YouTube a month later and then, half of it taken away because they want to take that profit on that end through YouTube and Google. So the coolest thing that you possibly could do and to help me out and to do that, thank you so much. You're awesome. Like I said, I see all the things that you did. I saw that you did the 2,400 plus for Tom to be #1 again. Shout out to you. You're like the most famous mod on YouTube. It's going to be a good feeling. You have some great relationships with a lot of great channels. You do a great job. The support that you give is unmatched. Appreciate you very much. When I saw that, I think it was Air Whitey, said that he saw, maybe he was in the chat in there when you made the huge dono to Grassi. I mean, and obviously with Sinclair, being sick and being able to help out with that, huge. I mean, so cool. I wish I had extra. I mean, I donated the first time ever to his channel on Friday. I donated him a 10 spot, for just being real and, being awesome and always shouting me out. And even when I didn't donate and, just everything with the raid that's happened and linking up with people like Air Whitey and Holly Hundo, it's huge. And all the others. And yeah, pretty awesome. Yeah. But I had to tell him, that's the first time I've ever donated to anyone, but I felt it fitting if I was going to donate, it has to go to Tom. So I was like, yeah, I got to do it. He's definitely awesome. He's a great content creator, and it feels good that just the people intermingling with each other, and being able to kind of cross over those fan bases is very cool. Jeffrey Simmons, 3 sack lunches tonight. Yum 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 yum. Huge game. Jeffrey Simmons. See, that's crazy. You can have a Jeffrey Simmons on one side and Aaron Donald on the other, and then the Jeffrey Simmons guy wins the game for the team. Like, sometimes it's those guys that aren't as well known, but they are like Pro Bowl-ish players, right? Those are the ones to be like really on alert for, because every once in a while you're going to have a game like this where he's like, I am one of the best in the NFL. You didn't really know about him prior to today, or very little, and then plays like that. Pretty crazy. Pretty crazy. Holly Hundo, thank you so much. That's really going to help. I'll tell you what. And like I said, I'll be taking the test tomorrow morning. I should be recording, regardless. If I have to stay home or I go back to work on Tuesday, I'll be doing the Bears and the Steelers. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Sarah Small, Jameson Meza, Holly Hundo. Appreciate you guys very, very much. Chiropractor. Yeah, I was going to ask you about that too. We'll get into that probably tomorrow if I see you in tomorrow or the next stream. But I hope, everything is going to go better. Anytime if you get in, any type of like accident of some kind or another, regardless if you fall off a ladder, fall down the stairs, get in a car accident, whatever it is, sometimes the rehab takes time if you've ever had a broken bone or if you've been injured before. So prayers up to you. I hope everything works out as soon as possible for you, because obviously I know that's tough. Hope it gets better very, very soon. Appreciate and love all you guys. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Love you. Appreciate you. 28-16 final with the Titans and the Rams. Have a great Monday. Enjoy the rest of your night tonight. And again, if you're looking for something great to watch, all right, you can watch Yellowstone tonight or Dexter. That would be my recommendations if you're looking for something to watch. They are going to be two of the biggest shows running this season. And I would watch them. If you're not familiar with either one, you can go back and watch like the older episodes, but I would definitely recommend it. It's going to be fire tonight. All right, guys. Hefe, Holly Hundo, Pyro, Sarah Small, Jameson Meza, Elliot Evans. Shout out to all of y'all. Appreciate you guys very much. Holly Hundo coming in the clutch to give us a total of 112. Thank you so much. A big Holly Hundo and an extra 12 on the YouTube Super Chat. You guys are the best fans on planet Earth. Thank you so much. That's definitely going to help me for tomorrow, missing work. And hopefully everything goes smoothly and I'll be able to go back to work tomorrow and they won't quarantine our 5 guys. One guy's got it, so... there's other 4 of us. I think she said as long as none of the other 4 are, got it and we're good, we can start on Tuesday. So let's pray to God and all the gods out there, the work gods, even though I'd love to just do this job only and not have to do another full-time job. But sometimes you got to do what you got to do, right? But let's pray that none of us, PJ, Jared, Orion, and John, let's pray that us 4 do not have that and I can get back to a regular schedule. So shout out to you guys. Love you. Appreciate you. I'll find out tomorrow morning where I stand with everything and look forward to seeing the Bears and the Steelers tomorrow. Hope you guys have a great rest of your night and I'll be back very soon. And I got one question for you. Who talk sports like us? Your boy Ryan, Northwest Sports Fanatics. NWSF Chain Gang in the building. Holly Hundo, Elliot Evans, Hefe, Pyro, Sarah Small, Jameson Meza, Elliot Evans, everyone in the building. Shout out to you. Love you guys. Appreciate you guys. For anyone that donated, smash the like button, commented in the chat. Jonathan says, good luck. Appreciate you. Elliot Evans, Holly Hundo, all y'all. Sarah Small, love you. Appreciate you. Jameson Meza, Tighten Up 22. Gang, gang, gang. I will see you guys tomorrow. Peace. Gang. Gang, gang, gang.